R.I.P. Nay Nay. The BRC's most beloved dog. DME Detroit. He's a rock and roll listener.
Another Death Row production. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Tyson, the next heavyweight champion of the world. Everybody else for. My road to glory filled with thorns. Fluid thoughts from my brain and I trained to remain strong. They said I couldn't do it, locked me in chains till my struggle's closer to the pain of a train killer. Please believe that I'll never be shamed again. Again, I'll be the next heavyweight champion. Call me crazy, but no one can fade me. I'm the product of the projects, lost in crazy. Five shots, I think it's smell. That ass.
Hey, fuck you, man!
Into the top down, till the day I die.
Get more positive. Give me pull up.
Look at the kind of guy you show me how real y'all are. I'm not!
All 50 seeing visions of me shot in the chest. Couldn't rest, no, nigga, I was stressed. Had me creeping round corners, homies sleeping in my vest. Shit, I'm like a hostage on the trouble block. Call the cops, a thug nigga screaming west side. Bustin' double blocks and hit the corners of my living suburban. Thinking got me driving up on the curb, hand on the steering wheel. Swerving, bless me, father, I'm a sinner. I'm living in hell, just let me live on the streets. Cause ain't no peace for me in jail. Getting burned while they
We gotta do it live, we gotta do it live, we gotta do it live. What up, dude? It's your boy DME, no DME, yes DME, no gang. No gang, no gang, chat, shut up.
Complete my mission, my competition no longer beefing. I murdered all the busters, now I'm the last motherfucker.
What up, chat? Oh my god. So what happened was we lost power at the bar. Congratulations. And we called it a wrap. The whole city's down. Whole city of Southfield is down for the count, chat. There was an underground fire somewhere. About a quarter down the street from us. An underground fire. What up, Charisma? What up, everybody? I see y'all. So, oh, is it? I didn't even know Depp was live. I just saw it right now when you guys are talking about it. I just got off of work, and normally I'd be home at like 12:30, but yeah, what time is it? Power is still out, by the way. There's no stopping in Southfield for bar 7 tonight.
Southfield, I need some bar 7.
This is
not tonight. So so we're here. We're here. All right, chat. So let's just so I had about an hour or so to spare, so I was like, let me just go live now. I wasn't gonna go live tonight when I got off work, but fuck it, since I'm off early. Why not? Anyways, chat, wake up! Well, here's the problem. So ever since Smack came out with this alleged it's not alleged. Well, when he came out with his little statement talking about he's broke and this, that, and the other. By the way, who predicted all of this from day one? See, you got to understand, he's not broke. All right? The caffeine money dried up. The caffeine money. That's what happened here, chat. And it was a delusion from the beginning. I told you guys that the numbers were fake. If those numbers were real, everyone in battle rap would be millionaires right now. All of them. All of them. They'd be millionaires right now. But, those, remember? Kings and Queens, Miss Hustle, 1.7 million. Remember that one, chat?
Fiction.
And I'm going to play you something here because people like Tony Bro. Yep, Tony Bro was always talking shit to me whenever I would bring up caffeine's fake fake numbers. You know, it was
White boys calling people niggas.
I was
Y'all talking about I'm weird.
disdain. I was the disdain bull. Remember that? So it's funny now that everyone pretty much concedes. Yeah, those numbers were fake, and we was just all bullshitting from the beginning. And DME was right once again.
Fiction.
All right, so the money hasn't dried up. It's just Smack is fucking cheap. That's what it is. Right? He's never wanted to spend his own money. All right, he's stacking and stacking and stacking, and you can't blame him. This is his business. All right, but he doesn't really like to spend money. He likes to have sponsors to spend money. He likes to have this to spend money. All right, and then Caffeine. What they decided to do was this was a corporate America, run by the heads of former Apple employees. This is a fact. All right. Trying to get this startup company off the ground in order to compete with the likes of Twitch and YouTube and them. All right. The problem is the whole business model is a failure. Okay. They were averaging 300,000 to 600,000 people a month to click into Caffeine when URL was on their platform from the beginning. 300 to 600, 300 to 600, 300 to 600,000 views. The whole website, not just the URL, for the entire month. Peaking at 600,000 views was their highest ever. Now that URL is no longer affiliated, and now that URL doesn't really throw events on their last event was SummerSlam or Summer Madness, right? Which was months ago. And now they actually charge for these pay-per-views now. How many views do you think that Caffeine had last month, chat? Take a guess. Take a guess. What do you guys think? How many views, chat? Under 100K. Geez, you ain't got no faith. You ain't got no faith. Porn star Emily Willis hospitalized and in critical condition after ODO. You guys hear about this? This is breaking news. You guys know who Emily Willis is? That's what's on my feed. Huh? Raise your hand if you know who this slut is. I'm kidding. All right. Well, let's get to where that was a random. A+ definitely knows her. How do I get to my page, man? I don't even know how. What is she OD from? I don't know. You guys want me to read the article? Doesn't say. There's not even an article. It's just drama alert. Whatever that is. How do I go to my page, man? Okay. Meth. Probably meth. 132,000. 132,000. Look at the average visit duration. 1 minute and 40 seconds. I'm pretty sure I've done over 132,000 in a month on YouTube. Caffeine did it for their whole website last month. Fentanyl. Oh my God. The scam that was Caffeine, the scam that y'all let these battle rap media perpetrate to you guys for 3 years. Y'all let battle rap Twitter media perpetrate this scam to you. And every time I call that out, they call me racist. All right, that's what they did, chat. That's what they did.
White boys calling people niggas. Y'all talking about I'm weird.
Yeah, but I was right yet again. Tell them, Nas.
Bro, this is
Subscribe to my favorite Chaldean, the king of battle rap medium. DME Detroit. This is for my niggas and my white boys too.
I gotta talk to Beasley and Smack. I'm that mad.
All right. So nothing's dried up. It's just back to where it was pre-Caffeine. They made you guys think that it was you guys were big superstars. Remember? Bill Collector, they made us millionaire. Imagine Bill Collector thinks he's a millionaire. I'll put $1 million that Bill Collector ain't no fucking millionaire. I'll bet $1 million. Come on, Bill. Big bank, take little bank.
Fiction.
Come on, Bill. I'll bet you $1 million I got more money than you, Bill. Come on. Come on, Bill. They made us millionaire. Yeah, right. All right. He gave these guys a couple thousand a month. They thought they were rich. They thought they were rich, but they weren't. So we're right back to where we were pre-caffeine, when corporate America threw money at caffeine. That's all it was. Nothing changed. Nothing changed at all. It's the same exact shit. It's the same shit. Nothing's changed. It's just right back to where we were. Now all you battle rappers who were getting 2,000 are getting 500 now. You guys who are getting 5,000 are getting 2,000 now. Y'all who are getting 10,000 expect like 4,000 now. Some of y'all who was getting 20 expect 8 now. That's all that happened. All right. It was what we like to call over inflation. It was inflation. It was too inflated. The bubble burst. It popped. Okay? Like the stock market in the 2000s. Right? Isn't that what happened? Well, the bubble. So, and now everybody's like having a meltdown about it. So Tony Bro goes to Spaces, and they decide to have a conversation about why battle rap is in the state it's in. And I found it very interesting because almost everything I disagreed with.
Fiction.
Let's take a listen, chat. Let's take a listen. Almost everything is. This is the reason why battle rap is dying, because of people like.
Good morning. Yes, sir. Good morning.
What is that?
Hold on, let me get the headphones right. Good morning.
Wait, this is not it.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the wrong one. That was fucking Cola and gay as. No. What the fuck was that, bro? I got the wrong video. Hold on, I gotta hear that again.
Buddy, could they hit me? Could they hit me good? Hey, shut this motherfucking space. Y'all know I'm finna get activated. What my nigga used to be saying from Florida. Hey, good morning. Yes, sir. Good morning.
What the fuck?
Hold on, let me get the headphones right. Good morning.
There's something wrong with these dudes, bro. And this is why battle rap's dead. This is exactly why. You guys hit it on the nail. All right, I had the wrong video. That must have been something he shared earlier today. These guys go live on Spaces every freaking hour, so I thought it'd be the latest one. My bad. Nope, that's not it. Tony, bro, can you chill on the fucking tweets, bro? It took me. Look how much I had to scroll down to get to something you posted 23 hours ago. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, we got you. Here we go.
Let me know if you can hear me, bro.
Let's see if Tony Bro has a gay intro as well.
Just a little space, nothing crazy. You hear me good, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Man.
Now, where's White Beasley? White Beasley, you always want me to cover it. Black Compass. Where you at? Speak up! By the way, Ileana is the newest member of the DME household, and she's here to stay, chat. The queen! Shout out to Ileana. It's working out. Her and Prada are a little. They growl at her. Prada likes to growl at her because she's low key jealous. Because that's my girl. Prada's a daddy's girl. Nene was a daddy's girl. Sophie's a mama's girl, and this slut Ileana seems to be a mama's girl as well. Oh yeah, Charisma. You didn't hear? Yeah, we adopted a new dog on Saturday. We were fostering it to see if it was going to work out, and it's looking like a fit. Prada's trying to make it not work out, but it ain't gonna last. So here she goes right there. The not Sophie, the other one, not the one in the middle. I'm kidding. There, let me get you a better picture. There. Ileana, chat. Ileana. What else? There. There she is. She's a sweetie. She's a sweetie. No Nene, but who is? Who is? Ponce definitely got more bitches than me. That's a fact. All right, chat. What breed? I don't. We have no idea. They found it. It was tied to the door of the Humane Society, downtown or in Detroit. So that's how they found her. Some fucking piece of shit just tied her to the door. You know, they couldn't even bring her in properly. I guess it's better than just throwing her out on the street, but you know how people are, man. They're disgusting. But anyway, so I don't know what breed it is, but she was there for about 3 weeks. She looked terrified. Like we went there to go look at another dog, and the other dog whose name was Biggie. I already knew that wasn't gonna work, right? No Biggie, no Biggie.
5 shots couldn't drop me. I took it and smelled.
This guy's a monster. We get there. This guy's a monster. I'm like, Ponce, how's he gonna? He's not gonna get along. All right. He's like, he's crazy. He's like 800 pounds. He's going crazy. And right next door to Biggie was little Ileana, who was like shaking because Biggie was scaring the shit out of her. And Biggie, he has no like manners. He was like shitting everywhere. While we were there, he takes a big shit in the bag. Doesn't even wait to get walked, man. Like, yeah, no, you got no manners, bro. Barking. All right, no biggie. All right. Anyways, Ileana was a better fit. All right. So, anyways, and she was scared. She was scared of Biggie. I could tell. All right, let's get into it.
Grammys and all that. So I sent y'all to invite to speak and all that shit too.
Let's speed this up.
Frank, what up?
What up? Was good, Tone? Everything good?
Yeah, everything cool, man. Everything cool. I figure I would do a little space work. You know what I'm saying? I got some probably got some blog work coming on this subject. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know.
Oh God, everybody's jumping on the battle rap is dead bandwagon, chat. Low key getting fucking annoying.
Boring? What's boring?
Low key.
I wanted to tap in with everybody. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit going on. You know, Grammys just wrapped up.
Oh.
I gotta say,
imagine watching the Grammys in 2024. Something you don't know about me, I despise awards.
Fiction.
I think they're the worst things in history. The only good ones were like, you know, late 90s MTV awards, maybe. A couple of those were all right. Other than that, we're not doing that. Not watching an award show, bruh. Imagine. The Grammys just ended. It was legit. I heard they arrest people now.
I gotta say free Killer Mike in the joint too.
Of course you do. I gotta say free Killer Mike. Why? What do you mean? Killer Mike doesn't believe in your politic. Killer Mike is anti-Tony, bro. I think. I don't know much about Killer Mike. Sorry.
What's going on with that? I didn't understand what was going on.
I don't even know, bro. They saying that bro might have caught his charge a misdemeanor or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I don't care about Killer Mike.
Shit,
Sorry, I just don't.
I'm gonna give you a speaker, doc.
It was fake chat, probably.
But the
publicity stunt.
Same day that Hov gets a Lifetime Achievement Award, Killer Mike and Pac, and it's just like, I never care, man. Macklemore got more Grammys than fucking Big and Pac combined. Like,
so why are you watching it, Tony, bro? If Macklemore got more Grammys than Big and Pac, why would you watch the Grammys? Why are you supporting the Grammys? Why are you giving them a view? Why?
Why? I gotta talk to Beasley and Smack. I'm that mad.
Makes no sense.
What the fuck's going on? I don't understand.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. Like, and them Grammys after they go on no. I mean, fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to embarrass that man. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
come on, bro.
We'll talk Grammys too. First of all, I like the tribute. The tribute session be like the best part of it.
Oh my God!
Jim said they're dead, bro.
So that's crazy.
Shit. So, because I said, say what he.
We're not here for your take on the Grammys, Tony, bro. Sorry. Please, man.
Fiction. Know who I'm at, bro? Long overdue.
Aubrey.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
hurting me.
This gets worse.
He said, and send me a request if you're trying to get up to. It's interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of us kind of seen the writing on the wall. But Frank, what do you think, bro? What's up with it?
So he's saying, is battle rap dead? A lot of us seen the writing on the wall. You didn't. And it's not dead. It's where it was. It's where it was pre-caffeine. If you couldn't see through the caffeine facade, you're stupid. All right? It's common sense. How was I called it out literally the first blog. Live, whatever. I called out caffeine's bullshit the first live.
Talk to me, bro.
I think it's interesting because what I took from it is not so much that there's no more money in battle rap, but that like the bigger draws are gone, in a sense that like when you were getting your 50,000s and your 40,000s, that's going to be going down to like 5,000, 10,000, and I don't know how that's going to affect the sport, and I don't know how it got to that point.
Mm-hmm.
But I know Doc Petty's got some things he wants to speak on about that. So go
Doc,
ahead.
what up?
Doc, fucking remember him? Oh my God!
What? You're gay. Okay.
The original J3 chat. The original J3. We covered every Doc Petty move in the year 2022. Everyone, Fatty's in the building. Everybody, salute. Run. Can we run a round of applause, please? We've covered him. We've covered him by ad nauseum. Doc Petty got 0 coverage in 2023, and this is going to be your only coverage in 2024, Doc Petty. So relax.
Well, first of all, I think as consumers of battle rap culture, we've been listening and outside at events and have noticed that, big name cards had not produced the kind of...
Well, everybody, like, how do you take him serious? Why do you talk like that? Well, What's wrong with this guy?
Battle that we want to see.
This is the battle that we want to see. He's like, huh? Doc Petty the God? This guy sounds like Crisis. Doc Petty the God?
And there's a confluence of a bunch of stuff. There's a confluence of the sound of battle rap kind of being very monotone, the cards being monotone. And so consumers don't find the distinctive in the marketplace about where that new talent is. I'm going to start naming some people, the dollar bills, if you will, of battle rap who rap at a very high level, but don't sound like anybody else. Yeah. And there was a time when you had that.
There was a time when you had that.
You had that very uniqueness that happened. So that's on the consumer side, right?
Yeah.
For those of us.
Right. According to my calculations, unironically,
actually fly out to events and consume them. And that's only the people I'm going to talk about, because we're talking about business.
Yeah.
So we only need to be talking about people who are buying pay-per-views, subscribing, showing up to events, and what they think. And then once we get to that part, I think business can be profitable again. But you also have to realize that they're having events at...
There is no screen. This is what we like to call a space. No screen. Audio only. No screen. No screen.
Outside at facilities, and the cost of venues, utilities, that's not just at your house, it's also for the venue cost as well, and those costs have to be passed on to other people. Right. So as a business, I can imagine any league is experiencing the cost of doing business has gone up, period. And that
I'm not even paying attention to what he says. How can you get over, all right, the tone? You're gay. How do you get past it? How do you take him serious? How do you get past the tone?
We haven't even gotten to the talent part.
We haven't even gotten to the talent part. Has this guy ever showed his face? How do we know he's not Crisis? Crisis the God? How do we know? Could be him. Same difference.
Where talent feel that pressure in their own pockets, but they also feel that pressure in terms of getting to the event, cost of flights, everything's more expensive. So as you try to pass those costs on to consumers, that works in a place where people are actually consuming a product they really want to buy. But when a product may be perceived as mediocre or run of the mill, people are less likely to spend. So people do other things like bootleg or whatever the case may be. I'm not using that as a justification for that, but that's a lot of what's happening as well. And I think like we do in industry, when stuff's not profitable, you start having to make choices,
Like we do in the industry. Who's we? Who the fuck is we? Like we do in the industry. Oh, you industry now? All right.
So he's going to probably every league, not just Euro. I'm talking about all the leagues.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Doc Petty has me blocked, it says.
About how they staff up their events. Think about where they have the locations of their events. Think about what sponsorships possibilities look like. Think about the cost of tickets. All that has to be reconsidered today so that you can remain profitable and so you can see the people you want to see. But I think that also means that people have to be smart, intentional, and honest about the kind of talent pipeline that may or may not be there to actually.
Talent pipeline. Pause.
Got that famous baby, only the shame was. He ain't put me back when he was straight up.
The talent pipeline, huh? Interesting.
Take care of, the future of what this is going on. So I think it's a whole confluence of things: economic considerations, talent considerations, cultural considerations. They're all at play here that have us at this turning point. But I think he's not the only league that's been saying this. Other leagues, big leagues, small leagues have been saying the same thing. So,
bro, that's real.
Yep.
Chocolate, what up?
Good evening. I did.
Now, I want you guys to notice something. There's going to be tons of people who are going to speak. Tons of people. They're going to all have different opinions. And Tony Bro is going to say that's real to all of them.
Attention.
You saying some real shit. That makes sense. Everything. Watch this. Everybody makes sense saying real shit. Talk. He's gonna say talk. It's ridiculous, man.
I think I agree with 100% everything that Doc Petty just said, but I think a huge component of it, and I think
who is this? Chocolate. Her name's Chocolate, chat. Could be racist. No, I'm just kidding.
Petty had touched on it a little bit, but I think to me it's a huge factor. The onus is a lot on the talent. We have a lot of individuals who are on specific cards or on specific events, and they're in spaces constantly, and they're not promoting these events that are coming up, and they just rely solely on their name and think that their name is going to be a huge ticket seller.
Look, Tony Bro. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah. What's with the growling? All right, have some manners. There's a woman speaking.
You still need to get people excited about.
Relax.
The fight that they're going to see, whether that be the PPV link should be on your.
That's fire, right? Everything's a battle.
Bio. You should be constantly tweeting in the sense where you are an independent contractor.
You should be constantly tweeting, she said.
Attention.
Shut the fuck up. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. That's not the fake doctor. No, it's not. That's not her. It would say Dr. Roselle. This lady's called Chocolate.
Oh yeah, I like her
just,
round.
Just the deposit and knowing that you're going to get what you're going to get on the back end should not be enough for you. You should want to make this business owner want to keep bringing you on because you are making them money. So whether that be through the PPV or individuals actually showing up, getting on a flight to show up in the building, pack the building out for you. I just think a lot of these individuals are not conducting themselves as businessmen as they should, and I think that that's a huge problem for a lot of these individuals.
Tony Bro, there it is. There it is. There it is. Now someone's going to come and contradict everything she says. He's going to be like, there it is. Talk. Tony Bro, you got to see that you literally agree with everything.
Who are choosing to be league owners because they need.
Why are you even here?
Partnership. And I think a lot of the individuals, they're just there just to get their, like I said, their front end and their back end. And that's sad,
Real spill. I like.
Real spill. He's got a different word for everything that all means literally the same thing. Real spill. Imagine saying that. Real spill, yo.
Where you going with that? Automatic Raid, Capo in the building. Asia, what up? My man Rashad, what up? Amiri, what up? I see y'all. Nah, this is that's important because it's a double-edged sword, right? And I do think there's
right. Everybody's right, but DME Detroit, you racist. I'm literally the only one who said anything right, and he's like, "Oh no, you got this day." All right.
Part of the culture that has been very complacent. Like, I go back to the caffeine era. Y'all see my tweet. I said, for those 2 years that we had caffeine, right? We was getting free pay-per-views, fully loaded, fully stacked up cards and all that for free. You know what I'm saying? I think that made us as fans a little bit all right, we have a certain expectation of what we want the card to look like. And at the same time, with the battlers, I don't know if I can't take away from the people who do promote, but I feel like what's missing is the stories. The storylines is what gets a lot of people into battle rap. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that, right? And storylines don't mean that, oh, you about to go left or whatever the case might be. You got to sell us this shit, though. Why am I paying attention? Why am I watching this shit? You know what I'm saying? y'all know me. I wear multiple hats in this culture as far as being like in media and all that stuff, and then as well managing. It's like that's the question.
Relax. You got fired by Snake Eyes and you manage the Rigs now. Calm down. I got multiple hats. Imagine.
Always ask, why do people need to go watch this battle? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that the artist has to figure out because, you know, there's a lot of good talent, bro. There's a lot of good talent, but I think that aspect is maybe missing. And there's some guys that are newer, still kind of developing their style in that case. Somebody like Capo, for instance, right, does a great job of promoting the personality and all the different.
Capo, the guy who lied on Miss Hustle and mouth raped a woman. He's about the closest thing to a Chris Unbiased battle rapper that we have.
This world is so programmed to protect women and children. This world is so programmed to protect women and children. This world.
Different intangibles that come with this shit. So, you know, people go and actually they're going to go to the building to see
Tony
him
Bro
battle.
has more clients. Oh God, imagine.
You see what I'm saying? So, but I do agree with that though. Like, why is the pay-per-view link not in your bio? Like, why are you not plugging that? Like, to be able to, go watch this. Like, I don't think the ownership should specifically be on the league because that's not how the OGs, the people.
Oh, Tax Time's doing great, chat. He just sent me a Tax Time Forever t-shirt. Matter of fact, dun, dun, dun. Love it.
People pack out the building now.
Alicia, you got booted out.
Years ago, and they know how to give you a story. They know how to sell the content. They know how to, you know what I mean, keep people engaged with that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is important. Doc, I see you with your hand raised. Automatic rate. You got something, bro? You wanted to chime in? I wanted to get some battle perspectives as well on this. Capo, Doc, if you know what I'm saying. If y'all want to chime in as well too, that's good.
Really quickly, I want to echo something Chuck was saying really quickly. She was on this great run about where rappers spend their time and how they market. But I also want to say this, as someone who's hosted a lot of spaces with a lot of fans up and down the chain of battle rap culture, I will say that they want their favorites to win as well. And so a lot of times they're spending a lot of time in social media, but they aren't prepared for the actual battle. And the disappointment for that fan who spent a lot of money, I don't know how much other fans spend to go out to battle rap events, but Doc Petty spends a good grip, right? So the opportunity cost of coming out to watch for the first time your favorite battler rap and
because I take one. Want that penis, baby, only the shade ones. He ain't put me back when he was straight up.
not be prepared, not win, stumble choke, not show up. Just all that is a lot for a fan. And a lot of those fans may not ever return because it was a one and done opportunity for them. And the disappointment is so rich that they will not show back up again. And I really do feel like for 2023, that's what I've heard a lot of fans say. They came out to a lot of events. I'm going to give you, when I was out at Kings versus Queens, they had a lot of disappointment at that battle about that event. They ultimately, a lot of fans saying they were good on going out to events. And I think it was showing up in ticket sales.
What do you mean? There was 1.7 million people watching. They told me. You told me that.
Detroit, you bitch ass niggas suck my dick.
Calm down. You told me that, Doc Petty.
Fiction.
I love how these fake motherfuckers, man. If you pull up all my coverage of all these fake ass motherfuckers, look at all my 2022 coverage. They wasn't talking like this. All of it. Caffeine was legit. It was real. The number, DME hating. Why does he keep talking about the 99 fake? Why they can't fake it? He just don't want people to succeed. Now listen to him. Can't stand y'all. This should not be allowed.
Through the remainder of the year.
So hold on. Not to cut you, Wizard. So are people in here saying that the reason why, right, we in this situation, I guess, or whatever, you feel like the onus mostly falls on the battlers? Are people, give me a 100 if you think that. The onus.
No, you mean the economic situation?
Like the fact of what, from the economics.
How it's been watered down?
The fact that a lot of people feel like the game is quote unquote dead. Is that on the battlers?
No, like I said, it was a conflation of a bunch of things. You got people, everybody thinks everybody sounds like New Jersey Twerk. So if they want to go see Twerk, they'll go see Twerk. They don't want to go see Twerk via somebody else. They want to see a great value Twerk. So you have that going on. Then you have a thing about them showing up. Them showing up ill prepared. So you got that going on. Then you got the cost of.
Doc Petty is 100% the guy who gave tutorials on how to flag channels. That's a 100% fact.
tickets and travel.
And he did get 2 old channel tickets. Now, this is 100% fact.
Just
he bragged about it.
It's ultimately super high. So for the average fan, the opportunity cost, would it cost them to go to a battle rap event? They could go to a vacation with their family members. So if they're having to choose between an event that might be mediocre.
That's not how a life works, you stupid.
Fiction.
Well, you know it's either gonna be battle rap event or family vacation. We gotta choose one, honey. The fuck are you talking about, bro? What is he talking about? These guys did they live in real life or did they just like to talk? You know, these families, they got to choose between a vacation and a battle rap event. So right now, they choosing the vacation. And then Tony Bro's like, real shit, bro. Real shit, man.
Or vacation time, they're going to choose vacation time. They're not going to a mediocre battle rap event. And that's what happened there. A lot of people are willing to do that once. They're not going to keep doing that all year long. And there are people I know in these spaces who go to every damn battle rap event. So in the context of people are willing to pay and willing to spend their money this way, but they're not getting the quality that they want from what they're getting and or the diversity, they're not showing up that way. That was the point that I was making. But mostly they show out. If I have everybody's different economic consideration, but if I got one chance to see Tay-Rock and for whatever reason Tay-Rock is off on this battle, I might be disappointed. Another person might be like, that's my favorite. It doesn't matter. Do you see the point that I'm making?
Yeah,
that's the energy that fans, and I think a lot of times these conversations are happening, but y'all not talking. That's not you because you're clearly doing it now.
Yeah,
the culture is not talking to the fans about what the fans want. And ultimately, the decisions need to involve the fans because the fans are the economic engine for this. They are. They always have been. When sponsors have come and gone, it's the consumers who made the difference.
Shout out to the legendary Jay Black in the building. Shout out to Champion. All the great work.
The legendary Jay Black, everybody.
That the brother's been doing over these years and things like that, man. Definitely been one of the people that even in the times where it was dark was keeping up the consistency, right? So that was one of the things. But yo, for the battlers that's in here that got the speakers, the Capos, Gorilla, my man Automatic Ray, I want to hear what y'all got to say on this too, because it seems like, you know, the onus looks like it's on the battlers, and as well, people are saying like, I don't agree with it, right? I think that battle rap is still as talented as it was. I think new battlers coming in have a certain set of skills. You see what I'm saying? It's comparable to the NBA, where it's like, bro, like, you know, back in the 80s and shit, doing like a reverse dunk was crazy, but now everybody coming, they know how to do a reverse. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, it's not the skill set to me is as high as it always was. I just feel like we listen to storylines that get casual fans into it. But go ahead,
the skill set leveled up, but it's still the battlers' fault because the man.
Okay, Chad, I present to you Capo. A little secret of mine. I've never seen a Capo battle in my life. But for some reason, he's going to talk like he's one of the biggest, hottest stars in the game. That he's one of the, he promotes better. He does everything better. You know, he's like the Liddy of battle rap. Imagine, right? I'm taller than you. I'm thisser than you. Shut up! You're gayer than me. Facts. Yeah, we got that damn straight. But anyways.
You're gay.
You're gay! I ain't never seen one of his battles. Not even the alleged mouth rape battle. I didn't see that one either.
This world is so programmed to protect women and children. This world is so.
I only heard about it.
Main reason is ROI. None of these niggas, you know, none of them are return on investment.
ROI. Bro, anyone who speaks in ROI is a loser.
You know who I met in the club? For the first time ever? Long overdue? Aubrey.
ROI. Return on investment. Shut the fuck up.
Don't talk that shit. Talk that shit.
That's all it is. Like, niggas don't
talk that shit. Talk that shit, Tony, bro. This is how he hosts. Everybody, talk that shit.
How to put ass in the seats. Like, I was paid extra. Like, I got an extra incentive for me and Authentic Battle because of my promotion.
I had an extra incentive for my Authentic Battle because of my what promotion? Your tweets?
Right. Because there was ticket spikes when I posted on when me.
There were ticket spikes when he posted.
Fiction.
Chat, can we please humble these idiots?
Let's see what these idiots say next.
There was ticket spikes.
Being authentic. I think authentic got paid too. So it's all about returning that investment. And none of these niggas do that. They don't put ass in the seats at all. But is
But you Capo Bravado puts asses in the seats. Pause.
they fault. And even the parts where you won't blame fans, it's still the battlers' fault because y'all didn't show no separation. Y'all damn near fan y'allself. Y'all don't know how to separate yourself from what's really going on and be an entertainer.
Talk. Tony's always got constipation when he does interviews.
Damn. Nobody know how to entertain no more. They rather
damn.
Be mingle with everybody, be friendly with everybody. You ain't even an asset or an entity. You just in the crowd.
Jay Black's up here too. Ray, what up?
I think that there are so many different aspects as to why shit is where it's at. That it takes a lot of.
By the way, he just said Jay Black. I thought Jay Black was gonna talk instead of a guy named Majin Booyah with the gold teeth is talking. That's what his name is. Majin Booyah with gold teeth is his name.
Weeding through bullshit and prioritizing in order to put things in perspective and really make the type of money they're looking to make to sustain this as a business in battle rap. But a few things that are the most important personally to me, like you said, ROI is important, but you're not going to see a return on your investment if you're not prioritizing the talent, because a lot of these niggas have no business being on some of these cards. The selection process, like I ain't gonna lie, I love URL to death, but this shit they doing now, ever since they left the PGs, this talent selection process has been bullshit.
You mean like your boy Capo Bravado? Oh no, he's the exception. He's the one. Now, Capo could be good. He could be trash. I don't fucking know. As a battle rap fan of 28,000 years, I've never seen one of his fucking battles. Don't you think that's a problem? He got away with it. Don't you think that's a problem?
He ain't get away with it. I'm that mad.
His battles ain't reached my eyes.
Really? I think it's trash, bro. If you look at the PGs, we had so many stars come out of that process. And it was because, A, it felt natural.
Hold on. We had so many stars? Who? Av? Ryder? Glue Easy? Like, who are the stars? What stars? We gotta redefine the word star. We really do. We need to redefine this because these guys, everybody's a star now. 40 Bars is gonna come up on here, and she's gonna I'm gonna agree with a couple of things she says because she's gonna rip on Capo a lot, and that's great. But 40 literally thinks she's Nicki Minaj, bro.
Attention.
Let me show you Queen 40 over here, right? Who literally thinks she's the shit. All right, like she's the greatest thing of all. She thinks she's a superstar. She thinks she's a fucking superstar, chat. No superstar has 31,000 followers, and you've been on here since 2011. How? 31K? So I'm a quarter of a superstar then? I'm almost there? Please, man. I'm a superstar. All right.
Timing and the amount of time we had to familiarize ourselves with certain people, you know what I'm saying? Like your Briz Rothsteins, your T-Tops, the cats that came out of some of these classes that
your peacocks
are monumental, that are bigger than life to battle rap.
T-top?
Because we got to see them in an element where not only did they progress as artists during their time in the PGs, but they also were in scenarios that kind of forced them to give us the performances that we needed to see that these niggas were vetted. You know what I'm saying? They were.
Is it the fact that
what PGs
I'm gonna
did
get
you
to
like?
hold on a second. I'm gonna get to I see y'all hands up and stuff like that. I'm gonna get to y'all and everything. But is it the fact that because we saw the PG process like in its entirety and it wasn't like it was, you know what I'm saying? Like I think a lot of people don't pay attention to Crucible, even though it is very rigorous and you end up with 6. But I think that factors into it. But I'm not.
Oh, Chad, did the new season of Curb start? Did it? Somebody told me, wait, this can't be real. This can't be real. So you told me, no, go check 40 Bar's Instagram. Surely, because it's way more easier to get. Okay, she's got 13K on Instagram, but it says, don't you love this one? Deleted at 70K.
Fiction.
Deleted at 70K. The superstar 40 Bars, chat.
Not sure, Black, you had something to say too? To add to what Ray was saying?
I was going to ask him what PG did he like?
Man, there's a lot of people who came out of the PGs that went on to be stars. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, T-Top.
Oh! Name one star that came out of the PGs. And don't say Rada. None?
Briz, just
Briz is a star. By the way, Briz is retired. Hello.
You're gay.
I love you, man. That man.
Briz is retired.
I love you, man. Cats like them in that class, and that's not
Ill Will.
Doesn't matter. Ill Will. And that's not to say that there weren't some that didn't live up to that potential.
Ill Will.
Because you're going to get that in any scenario where you're doing this.
Because I still watch Ill Will versus Johnny Alcatraz.
Man.
I still watch that battle.
J3, shut up!
2024.
Absolutely. And you know why? Because
thank God we don't cover J3 no more, man. Oh my God. That was like, this guy's the worst.
Because Ill Will had a performance in that moment that was monumental. And I'm going to be real, with the exception of maybe two. I haven't seen anybody in the Crucible that I feel like has had a performance like that out the gate to familiarize people with. I haven't seen that.
But
Okay.
hold on.
Okay.
So let's listen. T-Top, Briz Rothstein, John, Ill Will. Wouldn't you say that they had more success on YouTube before even becoming a PG?
T-Top, Briz Rothstein, Ill Will. Like, I'm confused. These are PGs? Chat? Briz was a PG? By the way, he's still no stars, but like even T-Top, he's a battle rap star, but that's it. That's it. He ain't no star. Stop.
Let me say this.
That you got to find them. It's like it's a whole thing.
Briz and Ill Will was. I don't know, man. My memory must fade. Briz and Ill Will.
That's very true. That's very true.
Pressure set of people.
You're absolutely right, and that's very true.
You can see Twerk battle like, oh, the right hand is like that's not really it's a discovery, but it's not really discovery. Like, you can just see that he's about to be that nigga. PG, right? You can just see he's about to be that nigga. It's a difference. It's a difference in what's happening here.
Briz battle show off. What?
That's very accurate. But you know what? I will say that I feel like that was probably the best process we could have got, because even with having to hand.
But I'm getting that's not really a process though.
Even Chef
Trez, right? You see he's that nigga. I can tell you who's that nigga.
Yeah, absolutely.
So grabbing him as opposed to finding 20 Crucible guys, it's not the same. So we're saying that process is better. I see these two different things completely.
It's very different, and I totally agree with you.
Battle rap isn't dead because of the PG versus Crucible process. This is what they're arguing.
Fiction.
Battle rap would still be alive if we were still doing the PGs and Norbs was in charge. You know, maybe Norbs did a good job. Maybe he knew what he was doing. Smack, man, you you fired Norbs. You get sued. He took all your money. You fucked up the caffeine deal. By the way, Chad, if you just got here, the only reason I'm live right now, we lost power in Southfield and the power never came back. But anyways, caffeine hit its all-time record low numbers, 132,000 last month. So the caffeine money dried up. And again, battle rap, isn't dead because it was never alive. It's always been the same. Ever since, it's never changed. It's had its minimal up and downs. It just does. It's been doing this forever. All that happened was y'all got an influx of corporate money from one investor, from one entity, caffeine. They made you believe you guys were bigger than you were. Pause. They made you think that you guys were these superstars who were getting millions and millions of views. They made Miss Hustle think she was part of the biggest battle rap stream. The biggest stream in the world. They made her think that her battle on Kings versus Queens had more live viewership than the PlayStation 5 unveiling. And all these losers that are talking right now, all right, they were perpetrating that lie because they were getting paid by them.
But being different doesn't necessarily denote whether or not you can say one is better.
No, it sounds like somebody sleep over there, Ray. You good?
Oh, yeah.
So really,
So the PGs existed right now. What do you think will happen? If it was the PGs right now, what
half of the people who are in the Crucible process.
Half of the people that are, how do you listen to him? He is the gayest of all gays. He's gayer than J2. How?
I deem you. What? You're gay. No. Okay. I deem you.
Gay. By the way, chat, someone asked DNA Tooth if him and J2 can squash the beef.
Got me fuck on my day one. And it never giving dick as I take one. What that bitch, baby, I leave the shade.
I have no idea. Like, I give him a year.
Jesus, man. There's no video. This is what we call spaces, chat. There's no video. You think these guys are on cam?
Process wouldn't be there, and I'm someone who's a close follower. I would agree with that. So I'm a close follower of the Crucible process. I actually was outside for the Dallas event, and salute JB for streaming the Crucible process on his caffeine to allow people who couldn't be in the building for many of those to watch it. And so that plus a lot of the folks in the Crucible were in the spaces already, either rapping in the spaces or showing their material. So for the average fan, maybe they don't.
I wish I bought a Bayou coin. I wish I would. I would have been tweeting him every day like he was tweeting Jimmy Kimmel every day. What's up? What's up with the Bayou coin? Can I get a refund? Huh? The King Bayou challenge every day. He would have been sick of me. He would have blocked me.
I don't know who these niggas are, but we knew exactly who these people were, the men and the women who were rapping. And that process could have happened in the traditional PG space. Now, it's not, people make business decisions, and we understand why a business like URL or any other lead would leave YouTube for greener pastures. But what that also did was made its development process less transparent for those of us who consume battle rap and are not familiar with people, and didn't allow us to get to grow to know them. Like, yes, Ill Will had raps before the PG process, but a lot of people found him on, like Doc Petty found him during his PG, right? So that makes you want to go watch him. That makes you want to go see more of them and do more.
Yeah, we took a poll, pause, and you guys told me not to buy the coin. You guys fucked up. You guys fucked up the content. Why would you tell me not to buy the coin? I'm always voting for the host to waste his money if I'm asked as a fan. All right? If a host asks me, should I waste money or keep money, I vote waste.
Fiction.
It's funnier. It's you guys, man, looking out for me and shit.
Or what that is that they do that you think is going to be super dope. That is the point of the difference is the unless you're really, really a close observer, you don't really see who these people are in the Crucible process until much later in the process. And when you see them, it's like, who are these niggas? We don't know these people.
You guys won't let me buy the coin. I can't buy the app. Every month I take a vote. Should I buy the URL app? And the chat tells me no.
Know what they showed up. That literally is the energy a lot of people give, and they're not coming out to pay for people they don't know. It is the way it is.
Let me get Pac TV in. I'm saying he got his hand up, and then we're gonna go to QC Bron. Pac, what up?
What up?
Again, I need you to guys remember, all these people are gonna make different points, and Tony Bro's gonna agree with all of them, every single one of them. Real shit, talk your shit. That's what's up. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, what up, y'all? So yeah, kind of like expound on that. I've been following for a while, but in the last like 2-3 years, I kind of got out the loop just for
this guy's name's Prod B Pack. Prod B Pack. What does that mean? Brand A&R. Prod B Pack A&R. Imagine being A&R and an ROA. You're a FAG.
For the same reason he was saying. I think the whole thing is we need structure. Like,
it's really hard to follow and to grow with these new acts because it's like the whole process is super hard to follow. You got to get the app, or you got to do all these different things to follow with these storylines or the lack of storylines, where it makes the whole process super hard to follow. And then when you go to the events, let's talk about the events. First of all, these events is too long. You know what I'm saying? Like,
events definitely too long. Pause. Hey, yo.
Really? Like you sit down and like, let's say the event start at like.
Look at Tony, bro. That's the one thing you don't agree with? Tony, bro, wants to sit there and watch battle rap all day. 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day. They're too long. Pause. How? I love battle rap when it's too. Don't do it. Don't do it.
4 o'clock. It'd be about 10, 11, 12 o'clock before everything gets settled. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to map out the whole day. I got to work sometimes. So I miss a lot of these events too.
It's been that way for over 10 years.
Right. That's true. But I'm just saying, you know, that's part of it as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least from a fan perspective. That's all I'm saying. QC, talk to me, bro. What's up?
QC. All right. This guy's name is QC Braun. Short for LeBron is my favorite. I mean, I guess.
Let's see what these idiots say next.
QC Braun chat. Let's hear this.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We got you. What up?
Yeah, man. So to me, man, the physical process is completely broken, bro. Like,
these guys all have the answers to why battle rap is dead. Again, battle rap's not dead. It was never alive. All right, it's the same thing it's been forever. Since SummerSlam 2, Summer Madness 2, it's the same shit. All right, it just does this. That's all it is. There's no ups and downs, left and right. It wasn't alive during caffeine. Sorry, it wasn't. All right, it was just, they were just getting a little extra money. All right, that's it. Get your monies. I ain't mad at y'all for getting that money. All right, but I told you guys, once that money dried up, Smack ain't gonna be funding these battles. He's cheap. Smack is cheap. He needed fucking Harry prior to this. He doesn't care how much money he makes on the app. That's his retirement fund. All right? And then you guys wanted to give the crown to RBE. By the way, his last event, 9 months ago, chat. Averb is going to talk about being the biggest superstar in battle rap. His battle with Mickey Fax after 4 months is sitting at 98K. 98K.
be honest, like back in the days, man, like I feel like it was, like I said before, way more structured to the point where like everyone had to earn a battle. Like Clutch we had to earn.
You guys got to stop with this lies. Back in the day, there was structure. Everybody had to earn their battles. No, they didn't.
Fiction.
You guys just make shit up. Oh, everyone who battled back in the day earned it. Please.
Fiction.
You know, back in 2017, it was all earned. Shut the fuck up. These guys back in the day shit. Everything back in the day was so much harder. Remember that? Pause. Everything was. Back in the day.
Earn JC back in the day. You have to earn, like, supposed to have to earn.
You had to earn JC. JC's battled back in the day, JC battled. So you're going to tell me JC didn't battle anyone that didn't earn him? You owe me that. No, shut up. Huh? Didn't earn him is crazy. But that's what you're going to tell me? No, JC didn't battle anybody that didn't deserve it? Man, shut the you guys just make stuff up.
Earn Rum Nitty. He getting them out there like
you had to earn Rum Nitty. Oh, back in the day. You had to earn. Everybody earn. This is so stupid. But thank you for doing this because I love watching you guys have these battle rap meltdowns about nonsense.
Second year, not.
Remember, this is their life, Chad. This is their life, man. I understand.
I'm by the people, for the people, and I'm here for the people.
So I feel like it's watering down.
Is that the artist's fault, or is that JC and the Rum Nitties and Danny Myers of the world for accepting that battle?
Nah, it's everybody. I think it's everybody. But I feel like in the past, URL wouldn't have paid them. URL wouldn't have paid JC or anybody to battle them until they gained the traction to get to that point. Like I feel like
example, please. Example, please. That's what I would say if I was Tony Bro. Example. Maybe he's got a point. Example. Who did they pay? Who did they pay JC to battle? First of all, holding JC to this standard, like he's the all and be all of everything, is insane. He's a very good battle rapper. All right, but to have to earn him, all right. I thought he was trying to earn a battle with Lux. By the way, the same JC that just lost to J2.
Baby, only the shade was. He ain't put me back when he was straight up.
I feel like in the past, man, fucking Av had to earn fucking Tayshawn and get into them points, bro. He battled fucking mad people to get to that point. Like,
that's fair.
That's fair, Tony Bro. That's fair. That's fair. Yes, he lost to J2. That's what everybody's reporting. We'll see the footage when it ever drops. Not that I'm going to want to watch that battle. Tony Bro agrees with everybody. The only thing he disagreed with was, the events, they last too long. I don't think so. I want battle rap events to last 24 hours. I want to do a 48-hour live stream event.
It's not the same.
That's fair. Capo is a part of the Crucible process.
Capo, the mouth raper. Let's go.
I have no idea, Mike. I give
Well,
him a
definitely
year.
stand out to my opinion.
Mouth rapes.
They coming after the, you know what I mean? Like the way that you got into the game. So let's I want to hear your perspective, bro. They say the process broken. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, so this,
By the way, Capo's about to talk like he's the biggest battle rap superstar in history. Between the 2023, between June of 2023 and February of 2024, there's no battle rapper who's more popular than him, allegedly, according to him.
Billy to it. What's up?
That shit sound crazy because like why we even blaming the process when if you lit, you lit. They got Twitter, they got Instagram, they got YouTube. I didn't need a Crucible. Crucible needed me.
I didn't need a Crucible. Crucible needed me, he says.
I have no idea, Mike. I give him a year. Fiction.
You dig? And I'm
Fuck
speaking for people like Eunice too. I'm not just talking about me. Like Crucible has stars.
Eunice. That name is a little suspect to me. Look, I think I like Eunice. I've seen a Eunice battle, but it sounds too much like anus. You're gay. I don't know, man. You're gay. A little weird.
Stars already that was gonna do that regardless.
Eunice.
Hansel had the riot.
Right.
So niggas blaming the process when that's not the answer though. That's not the problem. The process is not the problem at all. The process is just the same as the PGs. If you ask me, it's about who a fucking star. It's about who a star and who not. And these niggas are not stars. They just know how to rhyme really good.
They're not stars, but I am. Capo's a star. You know why I'm a star? All right, I mouth rape bitches and I lie on Miss Hustle. All right, that's why I'm a star. Capo's a star. Again, never seen a Capo the Bravado battle in my life. I didn't even see the mouth rape. I refuse to watch a crime. All right? But I've never seen one of his battles. I just haven't. Does he exist on YouTube? Let me see.
Creative with raps. And that's it, but they not rappers.
Oh, talk your shit. 40's in the building too. Shout out to 40.
Hey, shout out 40. You're a big dog. Yeah, these niggas is great battlers.
Shout out 40 bars, the 30,000K bull.
Okay.
Nigga call this shit wrestling all day and yet to provide a storyline.
Let's get to that. That's what I said in the outset. I think it's a lack of storylines. I think that's what gets a lot of casual fans into it, and that's what makes the.
What was I about to look up? I already forgot.
The next matchup, right?
Like these niggas think they stars already. They post
Capo.
their flyer one time and post their YouTube drop one time, and they think they did something. They're not even cracking thousands of views. They ain't no need for these niggas because they don't even push out the amount of work. They're not working like rappers that's trying to establish themselves. They're working like they already established.
Okay.
They're not even getting thousands of views. Capo versus Blue Cocaine 5 months ago. 19K. Listen to how he's talking. 19K. The biggest battle of his career. Capo versus Miss Hustle. 4 months ago. 49K. Capo versus B-Mac, 20K. Capo versus O-Red, 1 year ago, 4K! O-Red! 4K! 4K. Capo versus OBH News 1 year ago. Midnight Madness 10K. Midnight Madness. That's it. He doesn't have no more battles on here. That's all he's got. Capo versus KO. Hold on. I forgot we missed one. Capo versus KO. Year ago, 3K. Right. What did you do, Capo, to earn O-Red? What did you do? This is the guy talking. This is Tony Bro doesn't bring none of this up. Doesn't say nothing. Just lets him talk. Get some bars off. Get your bars off, bro.
Stretch, what up?
What up? What up? Peace to the room. What up, Tone Bro? Everybody up here. I just, you know what I'm saying,
This guy's name is, he called him Stretch, but his name on Twitter is The Big Fella. Pause. The Big. You're gay.
You're gay.
Imagine. All right.
Since we on this Crucible topic, I just got a little word to say on it. Like, whether it's the Crucible or the PG, right? Both processes, people have felt like it was injustice done to them, correct? So, you know what I'm saying? But the only thing I would say the PG versus the Crucible process is, it's like, to a lot of people, not the Twitter, because like ever since the spaces came into it, it's like a whole like popularity contest and stuff. But to the average battle rap fan, like the Crucible battlers, no, not to Capo because I think he dope, but just some of the Crucible battlers.
Oh yeah, all the Crucibles, not Capo. He dope. Capo dope. I'm talking to everybody else, not the guy who's actually here that I can confront. I'm talking to everybody else. This is ridiculous, man. Not Capo. He dope. I bet you if there was another one of these bums on there, you'd say the same thing. Not this guy. He dope.
It seemed like they're a little bit of force upon us. They're a little coddled.
Who? Say names. Say names. Who? Fucking what were these guys' names? What's the guy's name that with the earrings, the nose, the clitties in his ear, in his nose? He had the clitties in his nose. What was his name? Huh? I forgot. He had the same. I used to combine their. I forgot. I used to combine their Solar Flare Foots. Is that who you're talking about? Solar Flare Foots. Huh? Say names. I bet you if Solar Flare Foots was up there, you would be like, not Solar Flare Foots. He dope. All right, not him. He dope. I bet you would say that. Let's get into that.
Versus if you go back to the old PG era, like the PGs had to battle the PGs. A lot of them Crucible niggas they being coddled. They don't have to wreck with the other.
You think so?
You know what I'm saying? I believe so. Like real,
I've been rebuttal to that, bro. Because if I'm a new person,
because I've been around the culture for a long time. Tone,
if I do the sink or swim shit, like listen, I'm gonna put you in there versus motherfuckers that's certified. I'm gonna give the real deals of the world and the hustles and see what you do. Like shit, is you do or not?
But like, what does that mean if you can't? You know what I'm saying? If you can't beat the same person that's in your class, like a lot of people had to see each other in their class in the PG era. In the Crucible era, not so much.
Didn't these Crucibles like all beat Rum Nitty? Like I don't even know. Didn't Klutz beat Rum Nitty? I don't know. I'm thinking, wasn't that a thing? Didn't somebody beat Rum? Don't these like? What are you talking about, bro?
A lot of people being pushed up to the front.
That's why I like that. That's why I like
but this is not again. This is nothing to do with why battle rap's in the position it's in. All right, we're just again battle rap's not dead. It's where it's always been. The delusion is dead. The caffeine delusion is dead. That's it. It was Foots that beat him. Yeah, there we go. I knew one of them did.
Tournaments. That's why I like the Ultimate Madness tournaments, because we got to separate who was who from those tournaments. I'm just gonna go back to that.
And I think that might actually be a better model with respect than the current Crucible process. Now I know it's gonna be super expensive, but that to me would make a lot more sense, because what you end up doing is a gauntlet style, right? And so
it's all coming back to me now. Yeah, fucking Briz was a PG. I don't know why I forgot that. Briz, yeah. I remember now. I just always have this PG in my mind, like I'm thinking of the new era PGs, like the Radas and all that shit, and all them guys.
So you get to see a lot of talent.
I'm forgetting before that
really quickly. Then it makes sense to people why certain people are where they are. But unless you're a close observer, when you put Crucible niggas, quote unquote, on the card with anybody else, who gives a damn? I'm not talking about Doc Petty or U-Tone or whoever.
Again with this guy. This guy.
Yeah, sure.
I'm talking about the average consumer who we just talked about is making a decision about spending their money to come to an event.
I love you, man.
Chill, Briz. You might take that serious.
Right, like I haven't seen a Crucible battle on the level of Clean versus B Magic.
Wow.
Oh my God. Wow. What are we talking about? Wow. There's no levels. Not like Clean and B Magic. Yeah, two huge superstars, right? Clean Paper, who no-showed Angry Fan and Smack in the same week, all right? And B Magic, who's salute to him, but it's B Magic. He's cool.
Go watch the Dallas Crucible. Go watch the Dallas Crucible on YouTube. Shout out JB. Go watch JB.
See, these dorks think that a great battle is what's gonna save battle rap. That's this is why you guys are all stupid. All right, the bars is not gonna save battle rap. You dum dums. That's not how money comes into battle rap. Because the bars. Guess who brought in the most money in battle rap? Fucking Cassidy. All right, so shut the fuck up. All right, and I'm not even talking shit about his bars because it's the science. All right, but it's not. There's other things at play here. You guys are dorks. All right, thinking that that Av versus Rum Nitty is the reason why people would just fucking start watching battle rap in droves. Like, no, that's not how it works.
JB's Dallas Crucible.
Okay, so
that was the best battle of 2023.
I want to get 40 in here too. I seen she had her hand up before as well, and then we go to Ray. But this is interesting. This is interesting shit, and I know a lot of people been kind of talking about this for a while. But 40, what's up? Talk to me. What you got?
I'm like on the plane.
Oh God, here we go. Guys, you guys have to. I want you, when you listen to 40 Bars, the most delusional woman in battle rap. All right, I need you guys to just remember this. This is who's talking. Miss 31K. Okay. Just remember who's talking. Joined in March 2011. Miss 31K. 31K, who's talking? Go ahead, 40.
So my service is choppy. That's why I'm like, I might just have to wait this out because it keeps going in and out or whatever the case may be. So yeah.
Can't even afford a good serviceable phone.
Okay.
You perfect right now, 41.
Yeah, you good right now. We good.
Okay.
I don't participate in links. This is no link. It's a solo show. I'm the star.
Okay, I'm okay. We're gonna rock out.
I'm not on StreamYards.
In and out on the conversation, but I will say this.
This is a professional setup. This is national television.
I feel like the talent in battle rap is the same place it's always been. I do feel like the game gets fucked up with different things people add to it. When we first was coming, like when we started doing battle rap, if you notice a lot of these, like the old tiers, they'd be like, oh, y'all been here forever. We're able to still come out and do certain things other people can't do. It's because like there was like a pecking order. People went through like steps and levels. Like there was things that people did to like ensure, like you understand what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of those things. People have 2 good space battles and it's like, oh my God, I'm about to put you in front of a top name. And it's no disrespect to those people who are doing their work, but it's just like, bro, it does not be the same all the time. Or even just people who are first coming out, not even just space battles, even just people first coming off the porch, right?
So 40 bars. 40 bars. She's acting like, oh, she had to work. She battled the worst battler at the beginning, and then the second worst battler. Then she battled the third worst battler, and she just kept working her way up and up and up and up to the point where she finally got Miss Hustle. Like, 40, what are you talking about, man? Get off your high horse, man. You're full of shit. Stop rewriting history, man.
You'll do 2 or 3 good situations.
All right, and you fucking you stole girl's money. What's the bitch that was fucking easy? Remy Ma. You stole respectfully, bitch, like woman, bitch, like a woman, like a, just relax, papoose. Not that you would care. You stole her money. The embarrassment that you put on, you might have single-handedly destroyed Queen of the Ring, or not Queen of the Ring. What's her shit called? Chrome 23. You single-handedly might have destroyed her. Oh, but you're over here talking about how you're like the greatest thing in the world. You took all the proper steps. Please, man. All these battle rappers, they're literally all of them full of shit.
Oh, they called it.
I think that flight might have took off. My 40. We Uh-oh.
Steps, you beat the people.
I got QB Black Diamond's better than you. What are you talking about? That's not funny. 100%.
Your class, you beat
She called.
the success in your career. Like I'm telling you, people are skipping steps and they're doing everything that's so different. And that's the reason why shit's not the same as well too. It's just not the same. I'm gonna keep it up. Things are.
That's not why. That has nothing to do with it. People miss skipping steps. What does that mean? Example, please. These guys, Tony, bro. No one knows how. You guys are lucky I don't like talking to people because I would be the most annoying interview in history, bro. All right? Example. Who's skipping steps? I don't want to hear vague, all right, bullshit. I want names. Who's skipping the steps? Who? Put a name on it. Now, and then we can discuss from there. Nope, nobody ever says nothing. Just let them talk. Keep talking, bro. Keep talking.
Done so different, and I mean, there's always room for change and growth and things like that. But I do feel like some of the old practices need to get back to that. Like it's okay to appreciate someone's talent, celebrate them, and say that they're dope. But it's okay not to throw them right in the fucking arena with the top of the top. You do 2 or 3 good battles, and then you stop battling the top tier. What the fuck are you left with? You got to go back to people in your class and be like, that's fucking ass backwards. So those are some of the things that I feel like are a problem in battle rap. It's okay for us to champion people and support them and you know what I'm saying like that. But it's a fucking it's levels, and I feel like people need to climb the stairs in order for the culture to move the way it's supposed.
See, thank you. Hansel, J2, Capo. See, I'm getting answers in the chat's giving me answers. Okay. I agree. Yes. Hansel, I can't act like I've seen a Hansel battle. I'm not going to pretend like I've seen a Hansel battle. Who did he battle that he skipped steps? Huh? I don't know. I've never seen a Hansel. I know the name. All right. I got rid of he's an app guy, right?
Supposed to. The whole order of things is off.
Wow. Okay. 40 from the plane, dropping the verse for us.
Okay. 40 on the plane, dropping the verse.
Automatic Ray, what up? And by the way, I'm gonna rotate.
Automatic Ray, what up? These guys, man. Why is the Automatic Ray? Why?
Some people out and stuff like that because some people had some things to say and things. But go ahead, Automatic Ray, what up, bro?
Yeah, to attest to what Stretch and Capo said, bro, I agree with both of them. I feel like.
By the way, Automatic Ray's name on Twitter is Majun Boo with the gold teeth, but his name is Automatic Ray.
To Capo's point,
how do you even know his name, Tony, bro? How do you know his name's Automatic Ray? Who are you be talking to up here?
And that you got niggas like him and Eunice who shine in this era and do what they're doing is because they just are genuinely talented individuals.
What about Appa? I like Appa.
What's going on with the Crucible? It's not littered with a bunch of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it was when you had a PG class and you might have had 5, 6, 7 niggas that were like, all right, these motherfuckers are all viable stars. You don't have that now. You just got a couple niggas. Capo happens to be one of them. Eunice is one of them.
How is Capo a star? Chat, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
What? Suck my dick. Suck my whole fucking
First time ever? Long overdue?
That's not ladylike. And I agree, that's not ladylike. Suck my father's dick from the back, my nigga. Suck my father's dick from the back. And don't forget his fucking balls, bro. Hate on what? A plus, suck my dick.
How is Capo a star? Why? Because he's there? Because he's there? He's a star now? I do more views than Capo. I'm no star. 15 minutes of fame uploaded 1 month ago. Capo going off versus Authentic. Their lowest viewed video of all time. 1,000 views. Look. When the hell does 15 minutes of fame do 1K, chat? When? This is a like a bootleg and they only got 1K. It's a whole minute of a bootleg. Come on, dude. He a star. This is why battle rap's dead, because you guys are calling Capo a star. Fucking dorks.
I know there's maybe like one more. You know what I'm saying? And it's just it's not
Ray,
what it was before. And
Ray, one of the things though, one of the things you have to say about the PG process though, I remember the classes like starting off with maybe 20, 15, and then over time them shits got whittled down. Like by the time you got to Av and Mike, I think Av and Mike P and Nunna might be the only people from their class to make it. You know what I'm saying? So it got whittled down anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you ended up with probably somewhere around 3 to 6 anyway. That
That's
came
because they had to wreck with each other, Tone, and they eliminated each other.
But you also had some niggas who were in that class, in some of those classes, who might not have necessarily shined then, but then ended up picking up later and were damn near the same caliber they were when they did the PGs. Like Riggs, for instance. Bro, Riggs beat Av in the PGs and they never dropped.
Yeah.
And he's still out here being Riggs. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes niggas do slip through the cracks. It happens. But it's not like that now, bro. Because there was a time I would watch the PGs and I could genuinely say, if I knew both niggas involved, I'd be like, nah, I don't know. I'm not sure who's going in. I can look at these battles now before they fucking start. And I'm like, this nigga's gonna get smoked.
Wow. What? Really?
Following
I can look at these
2300.
niggas and I shit
crazy.
you. Ask any nigga who knows me, I shit you not, I'm always fucking right. I can look at these niggas and tell you, this nigga's gonna die. I know it's gonna happen.
Yo, Spills, what up, bro? Spills.
Man, if you don't shut the fuck up, did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? I could just look at a guy and I could tell who's gonna win. I'm that genius, Chad. I'm that genius. And Tony, bro, just lets him get away with it.
I got a question. Y'all don't think
this guy's name's Pills? Because I guess he does Xanax.
And I'm not even speaking on just like battle rappers overall. Y'all don't think they waiting? In the words of Wayne, these niggas waiting on a subject. They waiting on a hook. They waiting on shit to.
In the words of Wayne, if anyone says the words of Wayne, tell him to shut the fuck up. In the words of Wayne, they waiting. What?
Like I can only speak for pretty much couple of them. Like
I agree.
Wait on the motherfucking thing. I ain't waiting on this. Like I ain't waiting on shit. Like,
I agree with that.
I'm gonna sit here and fuck around and make the battle / push the battle, whatever the kid may be. Like Capo ain't waiting on a motherfucking thing. Like y'all don't think
only Capo's not waiting. You hear this? Every guy you bring up, everybody ain't shit. Only Capo. This is a Capo. This is Tony Bro's version of Clitty and Wade Up Black, chat. That's what this is.
Y'all think I'm a damn clown?
Everybody that bring it up, Capo. Gotta respect Capo. He's the best. Everybody else, trash. What the fuck are we listening to, bro? And you wonder why battle rap's dead. Or dying, or whatever you want to call it.
that's the problem with these niggas.
I think that's part of it. And I think me and you got a similar philosophy when it comes to that.
Like
that's part of it.
Niggas waiting on something like Wayne said. In other words, niggas waiting on like they were sitting around like singers. Like they literally just waiting for somebody damn near to write their storyline like y'all talking about, or write like
Hey, it's not letting me
instead of creating the energy. I get that. I understand that, Spills. Me and you got a similar philosophy when it comes to that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that comes through with some of the guys that we manage, because it's like, nigga, I'm not waiting on nobody. Like, let's get to the shits. Like, yo, Oracle, what up, bro?
Who's that? Is Piper Boy up there? Oracle? Who's Oracle? How does he know all these guys' alter ego names?
Oracle, the Oracle. Oh, he went. Okay.
It's not letting me add 40. You want to try?
Really quickly, does that mindset though?
Oracle took off.
Tone, I heard what you're supposed to say, but does that mindset run up against what 40 was saying about the pecking
Here we go with the petty
order?
Yeah, but watch this, Doc. And like I said, look, I can't speak for everybody. I'm gonna just use Hustle as an example. Hustle went through hell and back before he finally got the. And Capo too. I can speak for him too. Like them niggas did their battle. They battled niggas in their test, and they wanted to battle niggas in their test. So I get what y'all saying 100%. But man, them niggas
right, oral, cool. Pause.
Gotta put in work.
Nah, you got because part of the story with Capo and Eunice and you know what I'm saying, and Death, and like some of the people that's really, you know, the newer people that's really getting traction. A lot of them, they're posting their shit all the time. Like you're
because you see how they keep naming the same two people? Capo and Eunice. They're the only ones who are worth shit in this in the last 5 years.
You're at least hearing about them. Like you're seeing them. You're seeing bars. You're seeing.
I've never seen a Capo bar by battle ever.
Shit be retweeted if an artist showed them love, like a jazz.
I've seen an Eunice battle.
A rapper, or Sarah Connor, like somebody that mattered in the culture, showed them some love. They retweeting that and saying something. They
Sarah Connor retweeted them. Oh my God. We're moving on up. Not Sarah Connor. Mama, we made it.
Get the interactions right. You see what I'm saying? So it's more to it than just, all right, this nigga rap good. Because there's a lot of people that rap good that don't do that other part of it. And, you know, shit, that actually applies to a lot of guys that we want to see that fill up the building. But shit, JC and Rum Nitty have earned the right to be like, I ain't going to do shit but come out and rap.
Do shit.
Tone, you want to add one more co-host? I think that might be the issue.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get 40 in. Like, let me, I'm going to add one more co-host as well and shit like that. 40, you should be good now. And, all right, let me add another co-host. Let me add my man Spills as co-host and shit. And Oracle, what up, bro?
What's good, Tom? Shout out to the room. What's going on, y'all?
Okay, the guy's name is literally the Oracle. Hold on. The Oracle with 3 money bag signs after the name. Bro, can you be more cliche?
I want to
3 money bag. I get to the bag, yo.
I want to speak directly to what Smack was talking about. Like, I know we getting on this crucible topic, and I think that's another problem in itself, or maybe not a problem, but something that could be worked on better. But to what Smack is speaking on directly about, there isn't a return on investment. Like,
there ain't no ROI. Imagine chat, no ROI.
The money's not coming back. That's not a crucible problem, because the crucible guys ain't the ones that's getting paid. The crucible guys ain't the one that's getting paid 20K, 25K, 30K, and they're not making the money back. That's not going.
Speak
That
on
money
it, bro.
isn't going.
Speak on it, bro. Yeah, but they're getting 5 to 1,000, and you times that by 30 dum-dums. That's like 30K. I've been telling y'all be paying all these low levels, even if you pay them 1,500, then you fly them in. All right, you get them you get them room and flight. All right, dinner and a movie. You know, like, it adds up. There's 2 guys. Pause. You know. But I do agree. Like, it does start at the top, but I think you guys waste a lot of money on some low levels that don't bring in shit.
To them, right? So you know, back when the NBA had that fight and guys like Nick Batum was getting 150, that's a product of what happened when caffeine came. Before caffeine came, how many guys can you say were getting big bags? Maybe 8 to 10, maybe a few people, right? Not to say that everybody just started getting 40 to 50K when caffeine came in the picture, but like if your average guy that was getting 9 is now getting 15 to 20, but he's not helping you bring that back in. That's the issue that Smack is speaking to. The crucible guys ain't getting 20K to perform. So while we are on the top,
whose fault is that? Whose fault? What did you guys think was gonna happen when you let caffeine overspend? Huh? Y'all thought that was gonna last forever? I literally predicted it day one. Day one. Go watch my initial caffeine blog. Day one, we predicted this. It's common sense. I'm not smart. I'm not stupid. I'm smart. It's just common sense. We've seen this happen before. These type of companies just throw money at people to get their shit popping. Throw money at this, throw money at that. They decided, they threw money at Drake. Drake is the one who came up with the idea to bring in URL. You guys always love to forget that. This is Drake's fault. All right, this is all Drake's fault. They signed a deal with Drake. And Drake was like, well, I don't really want to stream and shit. I got an idea. You could just give a lot of that money to Smack. You know, that'd be cool. That's what this was.
Topic of that, right? Like, that is something in itself that the process can be worked on or be improved upon. That's not what Smack is talking about when he's saying the money ain't coming back.
Capo, what up? Capo,
it was just a bunch of dorks in suits sitting in a corporate. It was a bunch of dorks in suits sitting in a corporate corporate office. All right, thinking about how they can capitalize off of battle rap. That's all this was. Okay, they didn't. I bet you 99% of them didn't never seen a battle in their life or know what the fuck was there. What a Smack was. They barely knew Drake.
What bro was saying.
My bad, my phone fucking up. But yeah, niggas is horrible investments, bro. And I ain't even got to say that as like, I'm a new league owner, but I ain't even got to say that as a new league owner. I used to throw concerts.
Capo is a new league owner who used to be a former concert goer. He used to throw concerts. What did you throw? What did you used to rent out a bar, huh? And have some stupid ass local rappers come there and rap for free, huh? That was your concert? You used to throw concerts, Capo? I'm sure you did. You are a concert thrower? Please.
And the way I know concerts work is I pay an artist a deposit. What he gonna bring me back in tickets to like beat that by like 5 times.
Right.
And, you know, if they don't do that, I'm in the red. And I've been to some Smack events. I've been to some RB events. I've been to a lot of events. A lot of these league owners, I feel bad for them because all of them going in the red. They just love the sport so much that they keeping it pumping and they keep pumping out content. But there's like, and I noticed, bro, I used to throw shows. Anytime a show fell, I felt that in my pockets.
Right.
So I could tell
hey, Capo, you ain't never lied. Now, back when I was in college, back in the 2000s and shit like that. Shout out to my people that's around that time, probably around 06. We booked Fabulous.
Who the fuck is we? To Tony Bro booked Fabulous now. So now Tony Bro's a concert guy throwing concerts. We booked Fabulous? We?
Perform at the school for like 15, right? Now the nigga put on a crazy ass show, but we made like 60, 70 off of
We booked him for 15. We made 60 or 70.
Attention.
Is that what? Oh, his fraternity maybe? Yeah. No, dude, I can't. All right, I was never in the fraternity. I don't know. Hold on, Tony Bro. Did you get Tony Bro? Did you get hazed in?
You're gay.
You're gay. I couldn't even imagine getting hazed by another man. These guys are probably spanking each other's. Oh my God. By the way, fraternities are super gay, and I apologize if you're part of one. Super gay.
I deem you. What? You're gay. No. Okay. I deem you.
Gay.
Come on, have you guys seen these movies?
for that bitch. Like, you see what I'm saying? That return was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he brought the budget back and more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
and that's how it's supposed to go. But what I think the real problem is too
Well, he sold out the college arena.
much business being talked about.
Did you? Who opened up for him? They could say they opened up for Fabulous, like I opened up for Lil Wayne. You know, there's somebody running around saying, I opened up for Fabulous. I'm the shit. You know, there's somebody walking around saying that.
About publicly, so everybody having a pissing competition and everybody asking for shit that they don't deserve because they keep hearing about other people's business. Once the curtain was pulled back and once niggas started saying, "Oh, you already got some money over there," now you got all these niggas who don't even do nothing for you saying, "Oh, you want me to come rap? I need this."
Right. Summer Madness 2 started all of this.
Yeah.
Summer Madness 2 started all of this. It all went downhill when Murder Mook said I get 15,000. I get 20,000. Now everybody wanted 20,000. No, the fuck. Summer Madness didn't. King Infamous with the 199. Blame it all on Drake and Yo-Yo going through the doors. Yo, I didn't even think about that. You're right.
Finna stop in Southfield. I need some bar
I
saving.
love you, man. You know who I met in the club? For the first time ever? Long overdue?
Aubrey.
You know who I met, bro? Long overdue?
Aubrey.
Yeah.
It's hurting me.
This gets worse.
It gets worse.
You've been around, you know. Summer Madness 2 started all
It was
of this.
definitely a landmark moment when we found out certain bags for certain people. But
Yeah, so
but you know, at
that's
the
been
same
talked about
time,
too much, and they got all this involved in the
somebody's
conversation.
saying they budget and they actually deserve that, it's like you're not gonna. The person at the end of the bench, like, well, shit, I need. You know what I'm saying? I need 10 now. Like, nigga, how? Like, you can't even justify that. So, Frank, what up? Frank, go ahead, bro.
I want.
Frank White is talking now. Frank White.
To try and get Ace in here because I know he's got some poignant remarks on this, but I do want to say, from the sponsor perspective, having attended a few events, I think the Crucible is at the entry level of this culture, and I love the Crucible process. There are definitely things to fix. Like
Frank White's a sponsor. Y'all be really sponsoring battles? Oh my God. Y'all, these guys, they get a little bit of money and they're like, oh, I got a dream battle I'm interested in. Let me sponsor it. Okay.
like more visibility.
Right.
Battlers, you know.
I guess I sponsor sometimes we sponsor virtuals, but those are worth it. And these guys, who knows what these guys are spending on some nonsense. You know, he's acting like he sponsors some big dog battle.
Events being streamed so people outside of the app can learn who these battlers are.
I agree with that too.
On a major level, more importantly, there is an issue of quality versus quantity. For example, going to a live event for me is like attending a concert where I can discover live bands, i.e. new artists, new battlers that really haven't popped on a major scale. And then I can see my favorites, the guys that are the draw. Unfortunately, there's an influx of mediocre talent. And these cards are filled with, 10, 15 battles, and maybe 3 were good.
I mean, he's not lying. So far, he's like the only one that's half making sense.
2 were good.
Wow.
And the 2 that were good, one of them is a guy who we've seen on almost every major card. And then, so these kinds of decisions, league owners, it's on league owners to really understand.
That's been my point. I think there's too many battles and too many low-level battle rappers on the battle. There's too many battles and too many battles nobody wants to see. And then the fact that you even pay some of these guys is insane to me. Like,
Understand that they need to tell the guys that aren't going to make it that UPS is hiring. We need to have quality cards with quality battlers at every level. We need really good.
Come on, Tony, bro. Is you agreeing with this now? Because this goes against everything everybody else has been saying, I think. But Tony Bro agrees with it all.
Guys, really good mid tiers, really good top tiers.
Yeah.
So we need that.
Yeah.
We need
UPS
to be.
is hiring is crazy.
They need to know.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest because
they are.
people go to these events and they don't the battle. They don't even attend events. Fans will go to events 3-4 hours later because they know the first 5 to 6 battles are not worth seeing, and it shouldn't be like that.
Not good.
It should be talent. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's more that I want to say, but those are key points for now.
Sarah Connor.
Oh no! We're gonna follow up Frank Wright with who said some real shit. I guess. I mean, as real as we're gonna get in this conversation. Well, let's pump the brakes. But I guarantee you, Sarah Connor says some bullshit, and I haven't even heard what she said yet. Watch this.
The great Sarah Connor.
Salute to Sarah Connor, the legend.
Sarah.
Oh my God! That's funny to me. All right, legend, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
What up? Don't mind the sleepiness in my voice. I'm high as fuck too.
Oh yeah.
Nobody asked you. Don't mind my voice. I'm high as fuck. So what? Just talk. Hey, Sarah, everybody is high.
Yeah, get to that. Yeah.
You heard me?
Oh, yeah. Look at Tony, bro. All thirsty for some weed. Yeah. Let's get to that. Let's get to how you high. Yeah. Calm down. Act like you've been there before. Act like you've smoked a joint before. Calm down.
While y'all talking, so y'all not so stressed out. Roll up.
Who the fuck still talks about how high they are? It's 2024, bro. It's not like oh my God, you smoked? Yeah, I got some weed. Yeah, everybody's got some weed. Everybody, all right? Whether it's 5 years old or 5 months old, they got some weed.
So there's so many layers to this, right, Tony? I'm gonna keep it real. It's so many layers to this. Really, y'all all right. Everything y'all saying.
We are all right. You're all right. Everybody's trash but Capo. That's right.
Why can I say that? It's because I've been with that since the dirt. I've seen the inception of a J Black. I've seen the inception of an Angry Fan. I've seen the inception of a URL.
Why can I say that? I've been here since the beginning. That makes everything I say valid. No, it don't. Just because you've been here the longest, that doesn't mean you know what the fuck you're talking about. It's not a thing, ma'am.
I was here before URL. I have outlasted people that you haven't seen in years now. So everybody's right.
So maybe you're the problem then, since you've been here since the beginning.
Problem that I think we're missing is that let's get to the exclusiveness of what 40 Bars is talking about. We removed the exclusiveness. We allowed everybody to get access. Right?
So that's why battle rap isn't popping, because we removed access. What are you talking about? These are not points. Battle rap isn't not popular because of access and exclusivity.
Right?
Wow, let's get to that. Actually, what do you mean? Please elaborate.
Wow, let's get to that. Elaborate. I don't really understand that.
So access meaning, right, everybody was able to touch and get, like, the fans were best friends with the battle rappers. And
So Spaces destroyed battle rap, basically, she's saying. She's blaming everything on the boss. What? Say names. That's what I would have said, Tony, bro. I'd be like, oh, are you talking about the boss? You talking about the boss? Oh, my God, I don't understand. That's Hennessy DM me. I know, my bad.
I'm not against, being cool, right? But sometimes we started seeing that backfire, right? So that's one layer, right? We're dealing with one layer. Then there's the layer of people publicly talking about their business. That was a layer that really did.
Hold on. So access and people publicly talking about their business, how does that how does that matter to the casual battle rap fan? That's when battle rap is popping, when the casual starts engaging in the product. How the fuck does whatever the fuck you're saying stop these people from watching? If you had a good interviewer up there who knew what the fuck he's talking about, he would push back on all these dumbass points. But nope, let's get into that. Let's talk about that. Yeah. They started talking about the business, so a casual was like, oh, fuck that. I ain't watching that battle. They too much about business. No, I'm about the boss.
Damage the authenticity of the exclusiveness.
They damaged the authenticity of the exclusiveness. Shut the fuck up. That's the same bullshit that that was the same argument they used against me in my third blog ever, chat. Look it up. Summer Madness 6 should be on pay-per-view. That was Hollow the Don versus Tay-Rock. Do you guys know that event was scheduled to go off and not be a pay-per-view? 100%. They weren't doing pay-per-views back then. I did a blog, my third blog ever, saying Hollow the Don Summer Madness 6 has to be a pay-per-view. Why is it not a pay-per-view? This makes no sense. You know what they told me about? You know what everybody told me? This whole community, they were in unison. DME, it's all about the exclusivity. If it's a pay-per-view, what about the people in the building? That means it's not fair to them. It's not fair. If you're in the building, you get some sort of exclusivity. That's what they used to say. If you just put it on pay-per-view and everyone can see it, then it doesn't mean as much. This was the argument. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Shut the fuck up, you losers. The exclusivity. And they ended up putting it on pay-per-view. I want to say because of me, but the blog only had 200 views, but you never know. Because I was the only one talking about it. I was the only one making a big deal about it. Everybody else was down for it not to be pay-per-view. Everybody else at that time, if you remember, chat, in 2017, was anti-pay-per-view. That's a fact. I got heat for that blog. What are you, stupid? Will you just get here? Huh? Nobody wants to see that shit on pay-per-view. This is what they told me. The YouTube drop is special. That's what they told me. If there's a pay-per-view, then it takes away from the people in the building, and it takes away from the YouTube drop, then it means nothing. That's what they used to tell me. That was the mindset of this community back then. I'm sure, Tony, bro, you were locked in step with that mindset back then as well. I bet you if I go back to old Angry Fan radio shows, which you were present on around that time, go back and listen. I guarantee you, him and all them guys, yeah, exclusivity. Because you used to be in the building, right?
Wow.
Okay. So now we're dealing with that, right? And then now we have 10,000 telephone games. You remember the telephone game that by the time it got to A, B, C, or D, it was a whole different story. Remember that? Okay. So now we're gonna jump into everything else, everybody else was saying, whether it's new talent not being superstars or whatever. The key thing is there is not a network that is under one roof for everyone to make this money off. We don't have a money.
So that's not a negative either. You want one owner, one network? What are you talking about? We don't have a network.
Money tree. There's no corporate environment. Even if you were to say, okay, but URL was the first league to kind of get corporate structured, right?
There's no corporate environment. We're never going to make it. You want a corporate environment? Look what happens to corporate environments. The McMahon family is about to get wiped out completely from the WWE. Stupid ass Vince McMahon, and I even said this back in 2002. You can look it up in one of my blogs, my actual internet blogs. I'm kidding, but I know I said this at the time to myself. Why are you going corporate? All right, like how much money do you guys need? This is what I never understand about people. You're going to lose all your power. When he went corporate, he wasn't able to do the things he wanted to do, put the show he wanted to do. He had to answer to stockholders. Why do you guys want to do that? You're making enough money. How greedy are you? How much is enough? It's never enough to these guys. And then they sell out. Then they want to sell now to this UFC thing. And look, now Vince is this and Vince. All right, now they're about to wipe him away. I guarantee you, Triple H is next. Stephanie's gone. All right, The Rock is going to be the new face of WWE, and it all started because stupid fuck Vince McMahon decided to go corporate. Destroyed his whole legacy for the corporate money that is eventually is going to destroy him. King Infamous, how ironic. It's all about these people are too greedy, man. They're all way too greedy. Everything. How much is enough money, man? What are you going to do with this? Just stack it up, stack it up? Stack? Stack? Keep stacking? The fuck is wrong with you guys? I would rather have freedom than all that fucking money. I got enough. I have enough. I'll take freedom over that nasty ass money any day of the week. The fuck is wrong with you guys? There's no price for freedom. Everybody want to go corporate. So you want these, you want, and this is what happened with URL. Basically, caffeine was them going corporate. Look what happened.
Even so, that money's not lasting forever, right? So we have to keep in mind that there is no network that now. Also, let's talk about the things that can generate revenue, right? Like, would you have paid to see RBE versus URL? Would you have paid to see URL versus King of the Dot?
Absolutely.
No! Again, what do you stop it? What the fuck is RBE versus URL? Who? Show Off and Rosenberg Raw and Jims versus Tay Rock and Sue Surf? What are you talking about?
Attention.
She makes it seem like, if we would have had King of the Dot versus URL, then the whole community would have been saved. This is a one-off. A one-off. It's one event. That's not sustainable. If we could have just had these URL, these guys are all lost in this whole competition. In WCW versus WWE, everything's the same. Get over it. It's not the same. It's a one event if it did happen. That doesn't save battle rap. And it won't even make any sense. Really, you can maybe do and it's not like these haven't happened. All right? Basically, what's her name did it? Arsenal's League. He basically did URL versus King of the Dot. He did Tay Rock versus Sharon, and he did Pat's Day versus DNA on the same card. There you go. There's your URL versus King of the Dot. All right? On UW.
You have paid to see Queen of the Ring versus all of them. Would you have paid to see Chrome versus Queen of the Ring versus URL versus RBE? Would you have all paid for that? These are revenues we're not thinking.
Chrome 23 versus Queen of the Ring? What is she talking about? Who's Chrome 23? Who's Queen of the Ring? Go ahead, lady. Go ahead. Name me who's Chrome 23. That's not Queen of the Ring. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Thinking about because the ego, the pride, and the demands of being number one and that popularity monster became an
Even
addiction.
leagues that are cool with each other won't do it though.
What happened, baby?
Even the leagues that are cool with each other won't do a league versus league.
Right. And these are the things that hinder.
By the way, that was Jay Black with his he just interjected with some gems chat. All right. Jay Black always got some terrible audio, bro. You can never hear him. Or he's got a hiss. By the way, does Champion still exist? I haven't watched the episode since Tech 9 died. I haven't. I don't know. No, I have, but... oh, yeah, you guys told me he does some caffeine thing now. Okay.
Because we're not thinking on the terms of, and not even a pyramid. You feel what I'm saying, Black? But we are network, right? If HBO came and said, you know what, you guys are a TV network that belong on a channel because there's so much content that can last for days, and we're not even tapping into our international channels that get way more views than any of us in the US.
Man.
We haven't even tapped into those yet.
Okay. And shout out to my man YD out in London too. You know what I'm saying? Wembley and all that, man. Shout out to Brixton. And Sarah just put off a great round. That was a lot to think about in there. But Stretch, let me get the Stretch. Then 40 is back. Stretch, what up?
Yeah, Tom. And quick sidebar before I get to my point. Over here at Cartel, John Doe been on record. We got money down for league versus any league. Any league. We've been on record saying that for years.
Cartel versus any league. Who's Cartel? Quantum Physics? Who's Cartel? Huh? Bankhead? Who's Cartel?
Years. For years. Okay, now back to my point. What the Oracle brought up about the Smack interview, how they're not receiving ROI, return on investments and everything. And
if I hear the word, the phrase, the acronym ROI again, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Stop it.
Fiction.
Stop learning things yesterday and then overusing them today. It's an epidemic in this culture.
And we know that's catered to our main events, correct? So our main eventers, you got to think, all our main eventers besides one have came through the YouTube era. They accessible to the world. So until the new battlers, and if they on URL, they hitting on the app, until the new battlers get that fan base and that traction with the world, you know what I'm saying, they can't be looked at as getting them big bags yet. So they gonna still have to call the old heads back because they the draw. You know what I'm saying? Like people get mad with Verb and the Hitman and them talk that shit and they're like, but they give ass performances. They still is a draw. They're a draw because they know them. The fan base grew up with them. So until, you know what I'm saying, the newer battlers get on that level, they're not going to get that bag. And you know what I'm saying? So the return on investment might be fucked up. But I'm going to give a little pushback to how people say at the bottom of the card, it'd be ass until it gets to the main event. No, the main event should be ass. The bottom of the card should be fire.
Really? Again, if I'm Tony, bro, and I hear this guy's name is the big fella Stretch, imagine. I'm going to say examples. This is why I don't like to interview people, because I get people would be so mad at me. He says that, and I would say, example, please. Name me an event where the main event was trash and the first 3 battles were fire. Just give me an example. I mean, you might be right, but I love an example because you said it was a lot of authority. Like, this is a common thing. Which event? Which main event was trash? Let's talk about it. Maybe these guys shouldn't be booked again. How do we get to solutions if you guys keep talking in vagues? Everything's vague.
You really pay attention.
Give me an example. So now we can get these fucking main eventers out of there. And we can elevate these guys that you say are fire. But you're just saying nothing. Example, sir. Example, please.
To the culture,
but then,
the bottom of the card
you
is
say,
fire, but it's a popularity contest. Don't nobody want to, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to show up early to see the you know what I'm saying, the bottom of the card. Everybody.
Okay, so blackout or max out 3. Main event. Hitman and Ill Will. Was that trash? And what was fire? Was Capo on the card? I don't even fucking know. Were those first battles fire over I don't know, Verb and A-Ward? I don't know. Is that what you're talking about? Like, what are we talking about? That's why I want examples.
I want to come in 4-5 hours late because they just want to see the main events, and then they get pissed off when it's lackluster.
You can't go back to Summer Madness 2, please, man. By the way, Murder Mook versus Iron Solomon, one of my favorite battles of all time. Yeah, I know. Max out.
Which, if you would have been there when the event started, you would have seen some fire ass battles.
You would have seen some shit. Look, that's a great point. I definitely got some commentary on that because I mean the A-Verbs and the Hitmans of the world, their name and their promotion on the event is gonna bring in the crowd anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, you know, it's up to you if you at the bottom of that card to show out because you know the room is gonna be packed because of them. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what Hitman and Verb and like, you know, the people, the legends that really did the shit, what they understood is outside of the rapping because they were supremely talented. They understood how to give us a story, man. They just
No, of course we're talking about recent because we're talking about battle rap is dead now. They're giving examples of why battle rap is dead now. All right? Battle rap fan, ask me another stupid question and you're finished!
They understood that shit innately. Capo and then Frank. Capo, what up?
If a nigga trapped on an app, that's default. How you trapped on an app? Like, nigga,
Here we go. Capo, talk to him, Capo. If y'all trapped in the app, that's default. Again, I want you guys to understand who's talking here. The 3K bull. All right? Capo, 3K. 1 year ago. Capo, bootleg clip from 15 Minutes of Fame 1 month ago. 1K. But Capo's going to talk like he's the biggest superstar in battle rap right now.
Nigga can't pull up on Black Ice and battle. Black Ice gonna put you on YouTube. How you ain't talk to Black Compass Media yet?
Facts.
If you want to be restricted to one place, that's your fault. I don't know. I ain't about to go through that because I'm about to drop on YouTube versus Arsenal once they use drop out at your boy.
And you got one coming and you just battled Jay Wynn in Texas, so that's on you. That's coming too.
Yeah, like these niggas, man. Nah, it's like the visibility thing. I get what y'all saying, but it's up to us, bro. Like you have a phone that can literally connect you to anything.
You're not even on Black Ice Cartel. I don't see no Black Ice Cartel battle from Capo on YouTube. I don't see no Black Ice Cartel battle from Capo on YouTube. All right, you got a barcode battle that got 40K, and you battled Miss Hustle. That's why it's got 40K. Let's not get that twisted. You battled Blue Coca on the Riot at 19K. And that's it. Bags and bodies, 22K. And that's your big, that's all. You got 3 battles over 10K. Your OBH Midnight Madness just hit 10K. That's it. What are you talking about? Why is this guy acting like he's the shit? Oh, I know why. Because Tony Bro and all them are acting like he's the shit. This is ridiculous.
Well, we can't be naive. We know that people been on contracts, and when they wanted to go to other leagues that would drop on YouTube, they was told not to or presented with a more lucrative offer. Shout out to the Trufo with the lucrative word. They was given a lucrative offer, so they chose not to do it and stay hidden on the app when they could have been seen and built their fan base up for the world.
I'll say this, and I know Capo has some saltiness and skills as well. I think that's a little bit overblown. I've yet to encounter a situation where, me personally, I've yet to encounter something where I was told, unless it's a matchup that league wants that you sign to, which is a different thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, other than that, I haven't encountered that situation very often.
Oh, so we got to talk offline then.
Yeah, well, yeah, we can talk about it. But 40 and then Frank. I think Frank, we're going to get to you, but let's get 40. Stretch is funny. 40, go ahead. You had something to say?
Tony, when I tell you I'm like struggling to keep coming the fuck back on here, like this shit is crazy. It's taking like 10 minutes to connect. It's wild. But yeah, I did want to say, I don't want to reiterate the same thing I said before, but I will say it's a couple different factors. I will say this. I will say, all due respect, like I said, to everybody that's going on now, like the bar is definitely lower. Let's start there. I feel like every time you turn around, everything is it's a classic battle. Like, it's okay to tell people they did a good job. They did a good job without saying it was a classic battle. I don't think people can understand two things can be true. You can have done a good job, but it wasn't a classic battle, or vice versa. And I feel like the bar being set lower is for one. For two, people are so pressed and so like thirsty for content, like they are willing to like, yo, if you spit cool, like we want to see you on a million. That is another thing that's watering down the talent. Another thing too is, with all due respect to the promo that some of the people have going on, I ain't even gonna do that. Shit like Cop will be doing, Cop, I love you to death, shit like that makes people not want to be involved in shit. Like, I'm gonna keep it about antics and everything. Everybody doesn't want to be involved in that. So I noticed that it's a difference. It's not a slight. It's just I just like being direct. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the fuck my statement generated from. I don't believe in being around the bush. That's what my statement generated from. So some people don't want to be involved in that. I get it. A lot of the old heads do not promote as much as the new heads. But on the same token, you have to keep in mind, a lot of us were doing that when we first came out because it's something that we needed to do. And all due respect, some of us are gonna be. I can't speak for anybody else. I know. I'm going to sell tickets regardless. Not even trying to be funny or be extra. I'm going to promote. I'm going to do what I need to do. And there's people's going to come out and sell and fuck with me because I have a solid fan base. But I also know I could do more to promote the battle just in general, too. I understand that, too. The person who is the name who's not the draw, of course you need to promote because ain't nobody coming out to buy no fucking tickets for you. Of course you need to be going harder than the next person because you're the person who needs the more visibility. All due respect. It's not not slight. It's just, it is what it is. It's fucking business. If I have a fucking, you know what I'm saying? If I have a brand that's established and people know who I am, of course the person who's the new entrepreneur has to put in a little bit more work so people can understand who the fuck they are, too. That's just what it is. It's not a, you know what I'm saying? Real. It's not a thing.
No, I feel where you coming from. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? And I think that I do think that the people who have the cult following, like the 40 bars cult following, is a different monster altogether.
Team 40 is
it's not
crazy.
many people with that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I get where you're coming from. On that. I definitely appreciate your perspective because we need to hear from somebody.
This is a mixed bag for me here. Because finally, 40 did something the rest of these dorks wouldn't do. Is actually say names. She called Capo out. Now let's not get it twisted. She's only doing that because because of Miss Hustle. That's the only reason she's doing that. So, but at least she did it. But she's got some fucking nerve, all right, to talk about. And these guys, what do they call them? The 40 what? Fam, she's got 31K on fucking Twitter, all right, since 2011.
Session.
Where's her fan base? Where? Team 40? Team 40 at 31K? In 13 years? 31K. What's the average there, superstar? Huh? Where's my phone? 13 years. 31K divided by 13. She gets 2,000 followers a year. Congratulations, 40.
Of your caliber when it comes to that. Automatic Ray. No, so let's get to Frank. Let's get the Automatic Ray, and then we're gonna go back to the Oracle. It's a bunch of people.
So I would have told 40. I would have been like, you single-handedly destroyed Chrome 23. Does Tony Bro bring that up? Nope.
want to request, so we gonna make some rotations after that. So Frank, go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna go to listeners. I'm gonna allow some room for some people to come up.
I want to hear these guys.
Stretch, holla at me, bro.
I want to hear Ray and the Oracle, and then I'll go after them.
Yep.
Okay. Ray, go ahead. Then Oracle.
Just to build on what 40 was saying, because I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's crazy how there was a time when if niggas said a battle was a classic, it was because it was in talks for like battle of the year. And now a classic is where two niggas just don't win.
Right. Oh my God, that was a bomb.
That was a bomb.
Damn.
Oh my God, I screwed up because of this guy, man. Damn it. Oh, Epske got to him. No, that was too generous, Epske. That was too generous. Where were we? Hour and something in. Let's go here.
I don't even know what that really is.
If he's saying that the newer guys that's on the court, like the veterans in the NBA, have to play basketball against them too. Like he's on the court, he's a newer guy, so it's like
see me whenever. I can see you in a small room. Nope.
All right, here we go.
Move through this whole sport with more traction, more content, so on and so forth. Like it's going to take more than just fucking rapping at this point. And
I agree. I totally agree with that. That is a great point, and that's the intangibles of battle rap that brings in the people selling a whole. But shout out to everybody that's here, all the battlers, the media, the people that's in here in the jumbotron. That's how we got to do it. Boxing, nigga. I watch a lot of guys aren't coming to it. So that is a big fucking problem to me personally. Spills, you got something to say? Spills and Capo, I think y'all wanted to say something.
No, that's
I need to see that shit.
That's a prime example of what we just was talking about. He got hustled too early.
I know it. That's what you were talking about. I want to see this battle though, 40.
Prime example of people needing to stay in their class before they do too much. The blue cocaines and people like that, battle them, my nigga. Stay away from hustles for 40 bars to get your shit together.
Oh, brother.
I like this energy.
Oh, brother.
This
right.
Y'all welcome.
I make people
I like
money.
all this.
I make people money for it.
You heard what the fuck I said.
I make people money for it. Yeah, and I make people money.
Capo said he makes people money.
Yeah.
No, I'm not mad at you. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do.
Not me.
You have to tweet weird shit for people to keep your attention. Capo, they're not tweeting retweeting your clips of your bars. You have to say some out. You have to tweet outlandish stuff for attention. You have to tweet outlandish stuff for attention. That's not the game. More of your tweets go viral than your raps. More of your, but I hear you. And guess what? I hear you. And guess what? Twitter. I mean, listen, Capo, that's cute. But again, like I said, you was on midnight. I don't give a fuck about any of that.
Yeah, you don't.
I just said you're not listening. Did I say your antics got you here? I never said that. You're not listening. I said your antics outshine what you have going on. I never said your antics got you here because I don't know what got you here.
I can't help that. I respond to shit in the world watching. It's my antic.
I can't help that I respond to shit and the world watches. Y'all have created a monster. Capo Bravado is the Spaces version of Crisis. Capo the God? Capo the God?
Responded, and the response goes viral. That's what it do.
Okay. All right. Shout out to this. Listen, and this is another thing too. A lot of y'all niggas is too friendly for me because I didn't grow up with that. I like this energy. This right here is what I grew up with. Yeah, talk to that nigga. Tell that nigga, yeah, nigga, you do antics. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And that's fine. I'm just simply saying that, like, don't be surprised when your antics outweigh your talent. When people are retweeting the dumb shit that you tweet versus the clips of your material from your bars. Like, let's not act like that it is what it is. And I hear that, but I'm simply saying I feel like you got your feelings because I made my point based off of an antic you use, and it's not really that serious. It wasn't personal, but I like to be direct. And I was inspired by some dumb shit you did, and that's exactly why I said what the fuck I said. I don't have to double back. And if you're in your feelings, but we can go back and forth. But I'd rather wait till after play because my service is choppy.
I'm just saying. Chance the Rapper and Dr. Umar retweeting my raps. They don't retweet no tweet of me talking crazy.
Chance the Rapper and Dr. Umar retweeted my raps. Did they happen to retweet your mouth rape?
This world is so programmed to protect women and children. This world is so programmed to protect women and children.
Show me how real y'all are. Y'all
this
not.
World is so.
Fuck you, nerd.
You have to get on here and tell people that you're better than veterans unless people not say it by themselves. You have to get on here and tell people you are. Your work should speak for itself, King. Respectfully, you do. I've listened to you. I've listened to you and I've watched you.
The world know Arsenal about to lose. I don't have to say
I digress. Tony, I digress.
Yeah. Make sure you.
You can see me whenever. I can see you in a small room. No people need it.
Oh.
I'm sorry. What you said?
Money on the floor and all that. I hate to do it to a woman, but it can happen.
You haven't beat any woman that you've battled. You are not that guy. You're not that guy. So you're not somebody worried about. Move around.
I don't know how to do sound effects yet, but.
And you're not going to say I haven't beat. And you're not going to say I haven't beat any guys I battled. You're not going to fix your mouth.
Tony doesn't know how to do sound effects yet.
Fiction.
He's about to learn in the next 30 seconds. Listen to how terrible these guys' sound effects are, Chad. It's literally embarrassing.
To make that lie up. So let's just have this conversation somewhere.
Ooh, that was a sound effect. Ooh.
else. We don't do the same thing. We don't do the same thing. King,
all the time,
respectfully.
but I
The
just
fuck
get
you
what
thought you was talking to? The fuck?
I know I'm talking. I can get with you at any time.
They've been trying to book us for months. Y'all don't even got my money from my bag. You talking about some hypothetical situations, my nigga? What you talking about? What you talking about?
This type of shit with that.
Talking about, go ahead.
Let this happen. Let it
Straight up.
happen.
See
Yeah.
what's down with somebody else. Straight up. Get the fuck out of here.
You can blame me 6 times for that because all this type of shit with happening. Arsenal and Knicks and all that with the popping up and all that. So.
Okay, Spills,
I'm
my
gonna
nigga
see how
Spills.
this year. You can't piss me off for real.
Hey,
I see you this year, for I ain't tripping. Man, y'all have a good season, man. I'm out.
I'm not tripping
y'all,
either, but
okay.
I feel like you got your feelings because
He ran, Chad Capo Bravado, the promo king, the promo god, Capo the god, ran from promo.
I made the thing about you, and I'm
He got scared of 40 bars. Imagine.
sorry if you took that personally, but I'm just being honest. It was inspired by what you did. I'm sorry, it is what it is.
You
So if you
40
feel
as a
attacked,
veteran,
I
you don't
apologize. That's not
feel
my
like.
style. That's not what I was trying to do. But I was being honest.
Let me
I made my point.
redirect
I made
a
my
little bit,
point when I was talking about the newer guys doing too much. I made
Uh-huh.
my point solely based off of you telling people Hustle had a ghostwriter when we know how detrimental that is to fucking female battle rap. So yes, I was specifically talking about you. So I brought it up. If you feel attacked,
What the fuck is Red Bar World? It's Red Bar. Not Red Bar World.
Disrespect I met with disrespect.
I hear you, and I hear you. I hear you. That's something you got to take
Fair.
up with somebody at the end of the day. You get somebody on the camera, not me. I'm talking about what you said about somebody's skill set. What you choose to do with your body is your business, King, not mine.
Nah, we can't talk about
Is there
Tony's
anything else?
legacy and you try to put a jacket on a nigga
No, but
that
you
ain't
asked me
real.
where I got my stuff from. Like I said, it's not perfect. I'm a human being, and it might, like I said, but I'm just telling you where I came from.
So
I
let me
giving people
let me ask you this. 40,
open
40,
arms.
let me ask this because outside of that, right?
Uh-huh.
You feel like the new guys, the new talent, the guys, the women do too much in order to get a battle with like a mainstay, a veteran, a legend, and
not
things like
called
that. You feel
world.
like the approach is wrong.
I'm sorry, Tony, one more time. You don't want to play this. I got little
Yeah,
pieces
yeah.
of it. One more
That's
time.
a Clipper
In
channel,
general, do you feel
exactly.
like the
Thank you,
approach is
Pablo.
wrong when like a newer talent tries to get a battle with like a
No,
veteran, a
no,
legend like
no.
yourself?
No, I feel like I've seen people do it in good ways as well too. So I don't want to make it seem like that, but I can understand why people will be turned off with promo with some of the people too as well. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I don't want to
Okay.
say every new person has done it wrong or anything. No, but I can understand. I've seen certain tactics, and I can understand why people will be turned off and they would be do minimal promotion for a battle. Especially when most of the time people don't want to have these conversations. When you're taking these newer guys, you're probably taking a cut because you're giving them the look. So why am I going to do a whole bunch of extra stuff for this person who's making? You understand where I'm coming from? Why am I doing that?
Yeah.
Most of the time, we have to take a short for these names that's not on our level, respectfully. And I understand that's the game.
Because eventually LeBron
And I just
has
said
to guard
respectfully, I
Ja
understand
Morant.
that's the game. But why would I put up with the shenanigans too?
Well,
If you're in the game, LeBron got to play against Ja Morant. That's what it is.
That's
Say it again, Cabo. I can't hear you. No, I
LeBron
didn't hear you,
James
Cabo. One more time.
Oh, what just happened?
LeBron James has to play against.
King Infamous versus Crisis is allegedly going down because Crisis said he's willing to pay for the graphics because that's important.
Fuck you, nerd. 107. Suck my dick.
It's interesting. I'm down to see that, I think.
Against Ja Morant because he in the game. LeBron didn't decide to, I'm going to go be in the old man league. No, you want to stay in the NBA, you're going to have to play with some young niggas too. That's trying to get theirs in.
I don't even think that analogy correlates. But go off.
It's all about presentation.
And he's saying that the newer guys that's on the court, like the veterans in the NBA, have to play basketball against them too. Like he's on the court, he's a newer guy, so it's like you can't not.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that we shouldn't play against the court, but I didn't say that he shouldn't play or whatever the case may be. But I can understand why LeBron might not go back and forth with a Ja Morant. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
I don't
what are we
think LeBron
doing
would ever
here?
argue with Morant. For real.
I don't think so either. But do you understand where I'm coming from? Doesn't take away
So 40 is now LeBron.
from Ja's talent.
Right.
Nothing like that. I'm just simply saying. It's just like, what would he get out of doing that? Ja Morant is going to be the only person who's beneficial in this situation. You get what I'm saying? LeBron's going to look like someone who's LeBron's no matter what. LeBron's going to look like someone who shouldn't have entertained the bullshit. The young guys are expecting.
LeBron, is, spoiler alert, is like 80 years old now, Chad. Right, and he's gone back and forth with much worse than John Morant.
Back to that bullshit. Go ahead, Spose. I'm sorry.
Before they speaking on the not ready for a nigga shit if he
That's all they know. LeBron. You know anyone else, 40? Ask 40 if she knows anybody else.
in the NBA in this case he is.
She heard Surf talk about it a couple of times. Morant and LeBron.
We call it
Curry.
Yeah, and all that. He might be he on the court with you. That's what these niggas saying. So you can't say a nigga ain't ready for a nigga basically in the same league with you.
Spills, did you ever hear me say? Spills, did you? He's not on any court with me. He's not on the court with me. Spills, he's not on any court with me, my love. He's not.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I can't argue that. That's for him to argue.
You would think he's the GOAT, Swanny.
Okay, he's not. Yeah, he's not.
I feel different, but he gonna argue with you right now.
And I get you, and I'm not mad at that, but he's not on the court with me.
40, let me ask you this though, because I wanted to ask some veterans this and some legends this, right? When you see, and personally,
everyone in the book thinks LeBron's the GOAT. And they also think Jay-Z's the GOAT. Right, so Annie, you love Jay-Z, don't you? Well, why isn't playing?
I understand it both ways, right? But when you see like a Tay-Rock or a Rum Nitty or Danny Myers taking battles against newer talent and kind of going on tour, and they select
Watch,
different
here come
people
all the
from
Jay-Z
various
fans.
People. Do you feel like that's detrimental to the game? That kind of seems like that goes.
I've never said that. I've never said that. I've never said that. I've been doing things my whole career. I'm telling you, I've been giving shots my whole career. When girls were telling people that they had battled other people before that, I was one of the few people who battled everybody. Bums names, if they had my back, I pull up. So I'm not saying battling new people are detrimental for the culture in general. I'm just saying when the new guys come out and they're very pressed about battling the top tiers, understand that you're not going to have the same longevity in your career as people who went through the pecking order. I don't understand.
Okay, so you like it's better to delay that matchup instead of going for that.
Take your time, take your time, and do what you're supposed to do. If you do something else, that's fine too. I'm just simply saying the correlation between the old heads and the new people.
Okay. Automatic Ray, what up, bro?
Yeah, not speaking specifically to 40 and Capo, but I do agree with 40. I think a lot of times, a lot of these niggas' growth is stunted because out the gate they want XYZ, who is top tier and is, you know what I'm saying, making whatever they make per battle. And it's like, bro, you got to understand.
All right,
their
we gotta
fan
get
base
through
is
this, man.
gonna-
You're saying making the same points
It's
over
probably
and
happening
over.
in other leagues as well. I think it's all about the money. The math has to math. It's just business 101. I don't care if you're selling cupcakes or marijuana. The math has to math. And when the math
The math ain't mathin'. Of course, a J2 would say some gay ass shit like that.
Got me fuck on
The
my
math ain't mathin'.
Been and never giving dick as I take one. Want that penis, baby, only the shade ones. He ain't put me back.
I had a customer ask to speak to a manager one day, and she came up to me, and I was like, "What's up, man?" And she's looking at her bill, and she's like, "The math ain't mathin'." I said, "Excuse me?" I knew what she was talking about, but I'm an asshole, right? I am the biggest asshole. I said, "Excuse me? What does that mean?" She said, "The math ain't mathin' on here." I go, "I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. What are you saying?" And then her friend was looking at her like, "Oh, he doesn't get what you're saying. Like, explain to him." She ended up getting booted out.
does not math, you need to find something else to do or think about what the cost structure is so that you can be profitable. Right now, he said, what we've heard is the cost structure is no longer profitable. And so we have to do some rethinking on the cost structure. And there are many ways to get to that. Think about staffing levels and kinds of staff you have, the venues and the kinds of venues you have, the talent and how much you pay them. But to 40 Bars' point, it does not matter if you're paying them $800 or $8,000. If they're not a draw, they're not a draw. It's a whole nother issue. So there is an issue of star quality, star power. But the other issue is bars over everything. We got to get back to good writing. Everybody sounds alike.
Oh, come on. It's not about the bars. All right? You dorks. Okay? That's like saying, again, I compare this to wrestling. Battle rap has nothing to do with hip hop. Battle rap is wrestling. All right? Period. Okay? That's like saying, oh, good matches is what will bring the casuals back. No, the wrestling dorks love that shit. They want to see good matches. That's not what bring casuals back to watch wrestling. All right? It's all the bullshit around it. All right? Same thing in battle rap. The bars is only for the dorks. All right? All the other shit's going to bring in fans to watch. Is that what we're talking about here? Because what are we talking about? Battle rap is not dead. It's where it's always been. You dorks are enjoying your fucking bars, and it is what it is, and they're just not getting overpaid anymore. Okay? If you want them to get overpaid again, two things got to happen. You either got to bring casuals in droves, or you got to have a corporation just throw money at them. That's it! Stop. All this nonsense is literally white noise. From the Sarah Connors to the Capos to the 40 to fucking J3 over here, and all this other bullshit. You guys are saying nothing. Nothing.
Everybody raps alike. Everybody writes about the same damn thing.
Wow.
And once that's no longer true, battle rap is going to reset to where.
That's not true. All right, because then you guys shit on anybody. Oh, if they rap about something different, we're not gonna listen. Go to King of the Dot. They rap different shit, and you guys hate it. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You can't stand it. Why is Sharon rapping like that? I don't understand. I can't relate. Isn't that what you say? I can't relate, right? So what different? What do you want different? What's different to you? When it's different, you can't relate and you're not interested. You don't know what you want, gay 3.
where it needs to be.
The one thing I want to say as well, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody sitting here. Make sure y'all follow everyone. I want to get this man an introduction as just due because I like what he's doing in media specifically. Already a legend in his battle rap shit. My man Quest with Cody. Quest, I want to hear from you on this topic of battle rap and things like.
Watch this, and I already knew before Quest even spoke. I knew what he's gonna say because Quest has been on this since day one. At least Quest is consistent. He has been saying this from the beginning, and he never stops. Go ahead, listen to him. And again, I am not going to agree with Quest here because I don't believe battle rap is like the music industry. The music industry is a specific type of monster, all right, with record labels and this and that and the other. There's a reason why music went from three verses in a hook to fucking 2 verses in a hook to basically 2-minute songs, sometimes 1 verse in a hook, all right? Because it's all about clicks now. It didn't used to be all about clicks before. Before, it was all about selling albums. All right, so you can do whatever you want in your album. You can make it. The songs can be longer. All right, because you can't just skip through. You listen. You know, you have a thing. All right, fast forward. You know, people. You know, they're buying it. They're already locked into it. Now it's all about clicks. Clicks. So all the songs have become shorter. That's the reason songs are short now. They're not short just because everybody's lazy and they don't know what to say. They're short because the shorter the song, the more clicks. The more clicks you get through it, quicker. It's not about, that's how you get paid. By the click, not by the longevity of how long you're playing the song. Okay? And it's individual. Even though there could be groups and this, that, and the other, but it's an artist, it's a group, it's whatever. Battle rap is it's a fake competition. Not a fake it is a fake competition because it's not, you can't really determine a winner and a loser. Like by points. Right? So it's kind of like it's wrestling. All right, but it's just not predetermined, but you can compare it to that more than comparing these guys to industry rappers. So Quest is all on his industry rapper comparison, where they should be treated like industry rappers, all right, and be given points and residuals and this, that, and the other. Well, the problem is there's no infrastructure for that, okay? And I don't think it works the same. People don't listen to battle rap like they listen to music, all right? The people, what are you talking about? You hear a song, it's played in the background, this, that, and the other. You play at the club, all right? You're not listening to battle rap like that. Battle rap is a specific thing, all right? To say what you're saying, I don't agree with, but listen.
Like that. And the question to me is, because I see a lot of people in the comments, are niggas lying about people? Have we become softer as a culture? Yes. Are we scared to call niggas trash? What's going on?
Like, it's shit like football. Yes, it's shit.
But Quest is also going to make some good points here, where he basically says everything these guys are saying is nonsense, anyways, which is also true. But I don't think his solution, I don't think applies.
Like my bad. Go ahead, Quest. Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm here, man. I'm listening. I'm trying to get a gauge of the room. So let me get a little gauge of the room first.
Yeah. No, I got you. Because this is one of the topics that's been coming up, is that people are not being, the culture is a lot more friendly to motherfuckers like than it used to be, right? Is that a side effect of fans, or is that battlers doing that?
They friendly to who they want. You talk shit, so that's why they're not friendly to you. But they soft though overall. Like Farty said, they had 2-3 good battles, and now they the coolest people in the world. Yeah, they're soft. People don't tell people like they do it to certain people, like Capo said. Like they'll tell Capo he shits because he talks shit. I'm gonna say that again. I don't care, but they do. Like it's just soft. The shit's stupid.
My man, boom, what up, bro?
All right.
You want to know what they'll do? Okay, perfect example of this royalty situation. Ask Ace Amin, and I think it's who do you battle? Lou Castro. Ask Ace Amin and Lou Castro how much money they made on their King Bayou card. They own the Masters. Ask RX and Jazz the Rapper how much money they've made on their Masters. Ask them. That's what they taught. That's what they got. They got that, right? They own the shit. That's what the whole thing was.
Boomer, what up? He was one of the people saying like these people is ass. You know what I'm saying? People aren't because if we're gonna say the game is on reset, and I'll take what Oracle said, right? Like if you paying big money for different battlers and the return is not necessarily there, that has to be a focus as well. But at the same time, though, people are saying the newer talent isn't that. You know what I'm saying? Like there are people that are blaming the app.
We keep talking about newer talent, like these bigger cards ain't in the red.
Talk to me.
They got main event cards with league owners leaving in the red still.
How do you know that? How do you know that, Capo? How do you know who's in the red and who's not in the red? You're just talking out of your ass, bro. These big cards, they in the red. How do you? ARP might. I don't know. Maybe that's why he's retired now. All right, because you guys broke him on all these max outs. But how do you know? You don't know. You're just saying things. I don't think URL's in the red.
That's not our fault. Nigga, Crucible tickets be $15 and we sell them. I sold 200 of them.
Oh, but the Crucible's not in the red. You know why? Because Capo's on the card and they're making big money. You hear this guy? And you're just gonna sit there and kiki and laugh with him, Tony, bro. Not one of you guys called them out. The only person who called them out was 40 Bars, and she had her own agenda. All right? You guys won't say everything he's saying can be followed with questions. Interesting questions and nothing. You guys just let him talk. That's why Battle Rap's dead. Because this is your media.
To us. Hey, nah, I don't mean to, you know what I'm saying, intrude and shit, but niggas be ass. And that's a lot of niggas problems. Niggas sit back thinking they teams, they local, you know what I'm saying, scenes and shit.
Dr.
Nah, man, it don't be like that. I had to sit back and get the critiques. I'm sure Capo, a lot of other motherfuckers, they had to sit back.
Everybody's ass but Capo. Pause. Here we go. He goes, you just said everybody's ass. But Capo, he the shit.
I get the critiques. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't sit back and, yeah, man. Nah. Yeah.
Boom, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, what, Tony, bro? Do you have an opinion or are you just listening?
Yeah, yeah. And I actually think Capo is nice, so I'm not actually talking to him. But you saying that these cards ended up in the red is exactly why we need niggas like you and the rest of these young niggas to actually be nice. Because
I'm talking about everybody but Capo. He nice because he here. You guys are so pussy, man. Just because he's there doesn't mean you have to do that. If Solar Flare Foots was up there, I bet you guys would be sucking on him too. Pause. Who cares if he's there?
I'm one of the old niggas that been watching this shit 20 plus years. I get tired of watching these niggas.
And I got you, gang. I promise to God.
Straight up, like I get tired of watching Hitman sometimes. Like Hitman is a top 5 nigga to me, but sometimes I get tired of seeing that nigga. Who are young niggas that's next? Who the young niggas that I watch? And I'm like, oh no, he's finna go on a run. Like I don't see too many of them niggas. You know, I think the game it got niggas in and I'm speaking as a fan of battle rap. The fans of battle rap have gotten so coddled and unappreciative of what niggas is doing, or the niggas that's actually doing it at a high level.
Okay, this guy's gonna blame the fans now. We're the problem. He said the fans are coddled.
That everybody nice. Like niggas are saying, oh, that was a classic. That wasn't a fucking classic, dog. Like, bro, I've been a part of battle rap as a fan for.
Yeah.
Again, calling things classics doesn't make battle rap popular or not. I agree. Not everything's a classic, but what the fuck does that have to do with the point we're talking about here? How does that change anything? How does that get people to watch battle rap? Because fans are calling things classics that are not classics? What the fuck are you talking about? Nobody knows how to stay on point, man. And everyone just, everybody just agrees. Everybody just agrees with everything everybody's saying.
Hold on. I think we might have lost.
We lost you.
Let's
because he was talking bullshit. With respect to the fans, because that's all I ever am, really, in real life. I don't blame. I have a business. I don't blame my consumers when they don't like the customer experience they have, the products that I sell. I take that feedback and get my shit.
If J3 is the only one who's gonna stand up for the fans, we're in trouble.
Got me fuck on my day ones. Been and never giving dick as I take one. Want that penis, baby, only the same ones. He ain't fuck me back, we ain't straight.
Okay, I deem you.
We're in trouble.
Shit better, respectfully. I'm gonna go on mute and let y'all think about that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go on mute and let y'all think about that. I got my 2 cents in.
Quest with Cody. Quest got his head up. Quest with us.
All right, so
There
I think
we go.
one is not a fan. It's not even a fan thing to have a conversation about. It's not about talent. None of that, because everybody is good. Like, I feel y'all get sick and tired of certain people, but everybody at this level is good. That's just what the fuck it is.
No,
it's very difficult to talk
they're
about.
not. That's not true.
Fiction.
Everybody is not good. I'm gonna roll one up. We gotta. All right, I want to get through this last few minutes here, but here, listen to Quest for a minute. Let me just get my ashtray.
What somebody is owed or what somebody is worth when the books ain't open. Okay, there is no profit that niggas is making off the door that's covering any of this shit. So you're a fool to think so. But when you see rap battles on Facebook, I know for a fact that generates 5 to 6 figures worth of income. That ain't got shit to do with nothing nobody getting. When you see shorts on YouTube, or when you see when leagues are holding the intellectual these battles as intellectual property, it's money in the long run too. So it's not just money right now that we fucking talk about. So when we talk about like what people should ask, the reason why niggas don't know what to ask is because the books ain't open. So and I'm not talking about open to the fans, right? If you open up all the streams of income for battlers to be able to make.
All right, my cousins brought these over yesterday. This is weed. Where's State Sales? This is weed from this century. All right, it's new. I know you were yelling at me, so I told them you guys were making fun of my old weed, so they brought me some new weed. So this one's called, I can't stand names. GH2. Which one? G42. Tell me, chat, which one you want me to smoke? G42. I don't know what cheese. 5 cheese. I don't even know if I want to smoke that. 5 cheese 2. And gelato 2. So which one? The gelato, the cheese, or the G8, the G4? Which one, chat? Gelato, G4, or cheese? Let's take a poll. Pause. The cheese? Well, we'll ask you guys. You guys will tell me. All right. I'll let you guys decide in a minute. A lot of cheeses and gelatos. No G4s? Nobody wants G4? Nobody's voted for G4 yet.
What I've been preaching.
You know what? I'm going to smoke G4. How about that?
But 5,
we'll
6,
go
10
with what
years
you guys
or whatever,
say here.
Residual income from the battle.
Cheese
Yeah,
by
you can
50.
pay less.
Not one
But when you own
G4
this shit
vote.
outright.
Not even a troll
when
vote.
you own it outright, it's an endless possibility of what you can do to make money off of this shit, right? You can sell it to Netflix, which has been done. You can sell it to movies. You can sync it. You can license it. You can put it on YouTube, which you can put it on.
What, battles? You're going to sell battles to movies? What is he talking about?
DSPs. Like, it's so many.
But you all
Or is he talking about music right now?
also have to have the talent to be able to get a return on the
But we're
investment.
not talking about talent because we talking about the pros, bro.
Guys, we're at 50%, man. Come on, make a decision.
My voice, and that, like, I ain't mean it no way. But like, we're not talking
cheese
about
50%. Okay.
Yeah, but we're not talking about talent.
We got a couple more votes coming. Looks like cheese is the winner.
That's something used to have the new niggas in the shit and the niggas that's been around at odds, which is good for business because then you ain't gonna listen to the nigga that know how to get some fucking money in your pocket. Or you in a mindset that you're put here to take out the old nigga. When in hip hop in general, the old nigga is the nigga that got fucked around already and lost money and understand how to get money where you at. But it's a motherfuckers at odds and shit. That's why I always welcome the
DME looks like he's on that powder. Put the shades back on. Hey, go fuck yourself. How about that?
New niggas with open arms, because it's important that, one, they trust you, that they fuck with you so they can believe what you say. But you want to get to where they at, so you believe the niggas that help put them where they at. But in the grand scheme
why
of things,
those
man,
Nick
like a long
bags
story
so big? Yo, what other comment does this guy say? Let me see. Battle on YouTube and battle rap gets more popular. Everyone eats pretty simple. Battle on YouTube and battle rap gets more popular. Everyone eats pretty simple. It's a mid comment. What else has he said here? Let's see if he's bannable. Disagreeable. Come on, disagreeable. I got the Sharks by 7. This guy's talking about hockey. What else has he said? Is that Cry Sissy talking? Should I ban disagreeable or let him live, chat? I don't like his cocaine comment. It offends me. We'll let him live for like a couple of minutes. I'm real petty right now. I might knock him out here.
You got to know where all the money coming from. Like, we can't just look at the door and say, oh man, ain't no tickets sold, so ain't no money made. Well, then why the fuck was they throwing battles in empty rooms if it was about the tickets sold? And I'm not talking about just URL, because King of the Dot did it, RBE did it, all these places did it. These niggas making fucking $500,000 off fucking pay-per-views, and we sitting up trying to fucking debate who's worth what.
Don't try to sidestep. All right, you getting blocked. Don't try to sidestep that. I'm gonna go back to talking normal.
They making all this money up front and not counting nobody's pockets, but that's what we got to do because ain't no books open. We don't get paid on residuals. We get paid as independent contractors. And if I'm gonna give you this footage and this work and this thing that I'm never gonna get paid for again, that your fucking kids can own. When you sell this fucking league or this league, when you sync this workout, when fucking
oh my god, the battles. We're not gonna G4-1. How the hell did that happen?
fucking HBO decide they want to make an app and grab this shit or put this shit in a movie, none of you niggas are getting paid then. So get every fucking thing you can get now or ask to see the books, nigga, but you're never going to give niggas residuals because if you give somebody residuals, then you are vulnerable
G4 it is,
to them running your fucking books.
Right.
So I believe the money has dried up, but I knew that shit. Niggas that's in the loop knew what was up across the board, right?
Right.
And
let's smell them. All right, so G4 smells pretty good.
Was getting paid.
Let's see what the gelato smells like.
They was getting paid, bro. Like they was getting paid. Now the market is different. If the market switch up, that's cool. But niggas ain't gonna know what they worth until they start getting
that's
residuals,
way
bro.
better.
And
this barely has any
like,
smell.
You don't even know what the next battler makes.
Right,
These niggas run around this bitch.
cheese.
I'm not the most popular, and I get cut out or undercut by niggas taking bullshit prices all the time.
Depend on who you talking to.
But
that's real.
If you don't know the market, how the fuck you
smells? The G4
like,
smells the best.
Saying like, yo, you gotta know your worth, and you gotta know how much you worth.
The gelato looks the best.
Well, nigga, if you don't know the fucking market, how much of the market share it is, nigga, if the budget is 250,000, nigga, then yo, you're worth more than if you're performing on a budget that's 100,000.
Yeah, you guys picked right.
It's real. That's real shit. Hey, let me just pause for a second here and say it's a lot of battlers in the building. Shout out to Coach Corleone, my man Rambo, Hayes, what up, Fate, Asia, yo, all of y'all, everybody's in here as well. Make sure y'all utilize this jumbo channel, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, so if y'all got shit y'all want to post up there, for speakers that's in here, y'all battle coming up, all that good shit, like, utilize this type of space to, you know what I mean, to post that shit. If you can't post it, you and the listeners, hit me up in the DMs and I'll make sure it gets on the Jumbotron just because so we can get some retweets and all that shit going as well for everything I got going on. Let's get the break and then we're gonna get the stretch.
I just had a quick question.
I was actually, my thing was going to be to ask Jay Black to speak up on what's going on. Want to hear from Jay Black a little bit more. Go ahead, Black.
Speak up. In terms of a battle rapper, seeing how much they're worth, wouldn't it be advantageous for them to throw their own event or the one-off card and see what they're going and then bring it to lead? Like,
that's what I'm doing day before your dub.
Just asking.
That's a good question.
I don't think they're worth. I don't think what we're worth is necessarily shown in the. It ain't just ticket sales.
By the way, Quest's name is Dr. Kumar Johnson on Twitter, it says. Alrighty.
Like, it's just not like it's just not just ticket sales. I don't know, like I totally understand.
You're having an intellectual property conversation. I think that conversation is really important. I think the challenge is a lot of people don't want to have that conversation because it's politically charged, but it is definitely a conversation that I have with people I represent.
You can't ignore the machine at the end of the day. Yes, all of those things are valid, but at the end of the day, there's also a machine that moves certain things.
One day you all will realize that the rappers, y'all are the machine, and things will be different for you all. But okay, go up.
That's the part right there, Doc.
They definitely the machine. They just gotta act like it, bro.
Yeah. Stretch, what up, bro? Stretch, you had your hand up for a while.
Yeah. Just to elaborate a little bit of what Quest was talking about, like I definitely, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, understand everything Quest was talking about. Like, yeah, I definitely call bullshit. I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, like it ain't like no return on investments and shit like that. Like for certain leagues, I feel like you definitely being compensated off of these battlers' lyrics and all of this shit. Like I just don't feel like you being as compensated as more as you was. So it's like, okay.
Hey, here's a spoiler alert. You want your residuals? Okay, then basically battle for free and then get your residuals. Are you willing to do that? Are you battle rappers willing to do that? There's companies out there. Organic said he'll do that with you if you want. I've heard Organic say that. You guys want the points? All right, then don't. All right, basically battle for free. We'll give you the points. He says he's offered that to people, and everyone's like, hell no.
Okay, like. This year, I probably made 500 or 600,000 off of, you know what I'm saying, these events. When
hold on, the big fella Stretch has made 500,000 off battle rap events this year. So in 2 months, this guy's made 500K. Who the fuck is he? Why is he lying?
Fiction. You know what I'm saying? In the past, I'd have made $1 million to $2 million off of these events. Like, I feel like, yeah, your money that you got coming in is kind of going down. So it's like bringing you back to where you was at back in the day with making this money, but it's still being money made off.
In the past, he's made millions off of battle rap. Do you know how upset you're making Quest McCody right now? Quest McCody wants to kill you right now. The fact that this dum-dum made $1 million and he's getting nothing.
these battlers. So like the whole thing, like the big bag going, yeah, we see investors come and go in this culture. We done had many, if you date back to like, you know what I'm saying, not just to single out URL, but that is, you know what I'm saying, what got everybody, you know what I'm saying, riled up today because of the Smack interview. So if you just want to go back to there, like when Swag, you know what I'm saying, was around and Harry came, like, you know what I'm saying, it's always going to be investors. Like it's always gonna be investors. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just during that period of time we trying to find a new investor. So now you back to, oh man, the bag gone, y'all not gonna get this. This reminds me of bars over names. And I'm gonna just sit there right there.
Bars over names. Interesting.
No, it doesn't. This doesn't remind anybody of bars over names. What are you talking about? Who the fuck is this guy talking, man? And who's the guy? I mean, me. Oh, yeah. Hold on, Adept.
I mean, I felt like that was an experiment that didn't necessarily work. Am I tripping on that? Bars over names didn't work. That didn't work.
It didn't, Tom.
Bars over names won't work in certain venues, but it will work if there has to be a balance between what you're trying to put together. Who's with respect to talent in a venue? You're not going to do a bars over names and book a big ass Houston. What's the name of the place in Houston that I really like, a real big venue? You're not going to book that venue for. Yeah, you're not going to book a bars over name for that. But in the context of reminding people that there is high levels of talent to 40 bars' point, high levels of star power that is worth going to. You will, and because the event is a smaller venue, you can actually charge more for it, and people are going to show up. I know what I'm saying. If it's going to be high levels of rapping, but we're not convinced that's going to happen. I'm paying $100 for the ticket. That seems really reasonable, right? For the event. Then I have to pay for hotel, flight, land travel, transportation. For a Doc Petty, it cost me 2 bands.
Name the rapper. Name the rapper. That slut. Oh, you guys want to make money? Huh? Show your big ass booty on Angry Fans or on Angry Fans, on OnlyFans. There you go. I heard she's making millions, chat. She making millions. Do you know what she said the other day? You know what Vixen said the other day? She's about to, on her OnlyFans, right? On Vixen's OnlyFans, I swear to God, she said this. You know what? Let me pull it up. I'm going to pull it up. You guys probably not going to believe me. She has a new idea for her OnlyFans. She's gone full slut. And honestly, I've seen enough. She posts a lot of pictures. She's not my style. Shout out to her though. I would never pay. I don't even think I don't know. I wouldn't be like a go-to at all. Like, what do you guys? Maybe you guys like you. I don't know. Never mind. To each his own, I guess. Where is she? She has a crazy idea for OnlyFans. I could find it. Looking good to you? That's what I'm saying. To each his own, man. To each his own. Dude. Okay, this is crazy. Here it is.
OnlyFans too, right? So I'm trying to hurry up. So listen. I came up with this idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to start a new series, like, where I like masturbate and I like go through my old rounds. You know what I mean? Like, I try to say my old rounds. Granted, I don't know them all, right now, but it'll come back to me. So as I'm going through the bars, I'm masturbating. So what should we call it though? We gonna be on OnlyFans with some battle rap. Should we call it like busting to bars? Okay, hold on.
Busting to bars.
Okay, I got one. From room shakers to leg shakers. From room shakers to leg shaking. No. Okay. Coming to content. No. I really feel like y'all not feeling. I really feel like y'all won't smoke with me. So we not finna do this. Like, as I'm trying to say the bars, I'm playing with I'm not gonna say it because I don't want Instagram to block me, but okay, can y'all help me come up with a name then, since y'all think y'all better than me? Dang, see, that's what I'll be talking about. Y'all always got something to say, but don't want to help nobody. Help me then.
See, this is the problem with angry fans or only fans. All right, all the girls, this is how they start. They show a little cleavage and this, that, and the other. And then the money starts rolling in, right? And then people start unsubscribing, this, that, and the other. So you got to up your game, and you got to up your game. Next thing you know, you're fucking masturbating to you're masturbating. You're you're masturbating to bars, pussy in bars. Who wants to see that? Is that something you guys are interested in? You want to hear her masturbate to her bars? That would be a turnoff, to be honest. Even if you liked Vixen. But all right, man. To each his own, man. Maybe you guys like that stuff. Imagine wanting to hear bars while she's masturbating.
To come out to an event. It does not matter if it's a bars over names, if it's going to flop, or a bigger event. If the event is trash, it's trash.
I think we put the onus on the event being trash way too often on just the MCs, right? Oftentimes, like you hear promoters and artists have conversations like, "Yo, man, this person don't bring nobody through the door." I threw the biggest battles in Michigan ever, like period. Ain't nobody threw one bigger than the shit I done threw, and I go for any league in existence.
Some power events, right?
Yeah, of course. And yes, indeed. And I approach that shit like, "Yo, it's my job to get people here to see this talent." So we gotta share some responsibility. Like it can't just be, "Oh man, the rappers ain't X, Y, and Z." Yo, it's you gotta book the right battle, of course, but then you gotta promote what you got. And it's my job to make sure that the most people see the people.
Right. You want to watch Vixen rubbing one off to her Tay-Rock rounds. Exactly. That's insane.
I got. And when it's a bag, it's my responsibility to make sure, yo, if we're making more money, everybody's making more money. And that's what happened. And you gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta respect that. And when
we
the
got to
market
just
is
stop
strong,
booking our friends all the time. Like we got to book the talent, not the friends.
Let's get to that.
Tony, bro, let's get to that. Who you talking about? Who's booking who's friends? Name the friends.
Let's get to that.
Really get to that. Let's get to that. Yeah.
I think I get y'all, and I'm not gonna push back on that, but I think we end up in this conversation because we always go back to the art and we never talk about the business. And like if we don't talk about the business, the reason why this shit is a shock is because, yo, you didn't know the fucking budget in the first place. So like if you understood the budget, and then it's just like, yo, man, the budget is down, the budget is dropped, man, the budget used to be this much per battle, now this is the budget. If you know that, then you understand why you're taking a pay cut. But if you ain't never been privy to the business,
show off makes sense.
Then you don't even know why the money's going down. And then we go back to the art, and all that is subjective. This us in this room, we can say what the hell we want to say about Cassidy getting on stage, but a casual battle rap fan is the people that actually pay the bills. The diehard fans ain't paying the bills.
That's true. Well, I mean, he's saying okay, there's a little truth to that, but the diehard fans keep the bill, the train going, but it's only one train. You know what I'm saying? You want to have multiple trains, you need the casual, but you still need the hardcore fans to support. But I get what he's saying. In order for battle rap to get, but again, that's the whole conundrum about battle rap. The problem with battle rap is it's not conducive to mainstream. This is what ARP wanted. This is what all right. So it's like, do we want battle rap to become these guys? Because look at the difference, right? The difference between them, all right, 2020 to 2022. These guys are like superstars. They all buying new chains and jewelry and cars and money and hoes and strip clubs. All right. The second that caffeine money dried up, they're all broken. Listen to look at everybody's talking about. I need my residuals. And they're all like, they don't know what to do. Everybody's down and out. They're starting to do new things. They're trying new things. We got OnlyFans in effect. All this, that, and the other. Oh yeah, we forgot. Let me see if I find a funny one here.
Wow.
So we could want all this shit.
You mean in general when Cassidy's there?
Wow.
No, in general.
In general, Doc.
In
general, you said the dollar fans in general aren't the ones that are creating the revenue. Who is?
in
casual fans.
Here go the thing. In anything though, Doc, in the NBA, the diehard NBA fan ain't the ones that get the money. It's the casuals. It's the guy that don't give a fuck about basketball. He's just getting jerseys for his kids. It's the people that don't give a fuck about
That's a
events
fact.
or who the fuck is rapping, man.
Oh,
Like,
hold on. You did Suge dirty. You did Suge dirty. Why? Does Suge have a gap like that? That's crazy.
the casual fans, the diehard fans, we want shit to be the way we want it, and we're not the ones that demand the dollar. If I filled up
And
my
pardon
back
me
of
right
event
quick,
with,
Quest. Pardon me right quick. Right while we right here on that, just look at what Taylor Swift have generated for the NFL ever since she got with Kelsey. Look at them numbers. Look at them numbers. She's a casual fan. She's not a diehard.
Nope.
Like, if you fill up a
She
venue
ain't
with
no
casual
casual
fans,
fan though.
if
She
you,
more opportunist. I'll say that.
well, I mean, it could be a whole lot, but I could also say that, you know, what does she need the NFL to, like, they all working with each other. But if you fill
Yeah,
up an event with us, the diehard fans,
Daylight.
or if you try to, y'all not gonna make no money unless you throwing some shit at a bar.
I hear you, but who's bringing the casual? I mean, how the casuals, because this is a business thing. So how do you believe the casuals are showing up to these events? Are they coming with diehards? Are they just wandering into the event?
Well, we keep on putting them in the event, like being at the event. It's been shown over the past 5 years.
It's your work outside of battle rap. Like, it's your networking outside of battle rap as well. It's not just inside of battle rap.
Throughout the last 5 years, we've seen that the amount of people at the event don't matter. And if you ignore that, then you just ain't paying attention. It's no way.
Real shit.
It's no way that I've been to URL events, Smack events, King of the Dot events. I've been to the Blue Room events. There is no way that a Blue Room event is breaking even. We trying to make money, so it is clear, even if we don't know what they making, that what they making ain't got shit to do with the door.
See, so Quest, he watches Max Out 3, the Blue Room. He sees them, and then the prior one. He sees them booking Mook, booking Hitman, booking all these battles, this, that, and the other. He sees there's only 200 people coming there. So he's like, okay, so he must be really making a lot of money off the motherfucking YouTube. Honestly, I don't know how much money he really making. I think ARP losing money. And it's not about just the door, the pay-per-view, right? So, like, if it only holds 200, right? And let's say the average ticket's 100. It's probably a little more, but let's just say average ticket's 150, right? Yeah, you're only making $30K at the door, and then that probably just barely pays for the venue and everything else. So he's got to make all his money. He's got to losing money. ARP got to be losing money. Or I mean, but he comes out with who knows? But I don't know how much are they making on the pay-per-views. How many people are really buying this shit? I'm sure there's a decent amount.
Talk about it.
So why we saying like, yo, who bringing bodies in the building? Yeah, that's the diehard fans. But we getting the pay-per-views, of course. But all the other shit, all the attention you trying to grab, it's like putting the net out for shrimp, man. You gonna get some
And Quest, most of the diehard fans is gonna bootleg your event.
Hey,
like
hey,
you
yo,
book Hitman Holla, you book Hitman Holla, you got the Wild 'N Out fans gonna pay for that pay-per-view. It's a difference.
Give me 1 second here, gentlemen. I just want to again, shout out to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all follow the people that's speaking and shit like that. You know what I mean? The Quest with Cody's Power got a battle in the Jumbotron versus.
Because think about this, Chet. If he made money on those events, he would have done another one. If something's successful and you made a lot of money, you don't wait 8 months to throw another one. You do another one and then another one. All right, you double it up, triple it up. You know, it can't do that much worse. Let's say it does worse, it can't do that much worse.
Versus Preem. Got a whole card up there too. You know what I mean? Going down, you know what I'm saying? A boot camp and all that. So big shout out to that. You know what I mean? Got my man Jalopy in here too. He's doing great work with the promo for that. That was so shout out to Jalopy Bungus for that. You know what I'm saying? Profits in here as well. Big shout out to people that's in here.
Tony Bro changed the subject real quick when it came to the bootlegs, didn't he? Don't want to bring that up.
But speaking some real shit right now. You know what I mean? My man Frank, what up, bro?
One thing I would like to say is I think one of the reasons why I've been successful in the sponsorships that I've had is that I do things from a fan perspective, and a lot of the matchups that I create are theme matchups. Like I have Maryland on Maryland Crime with Cuban and Tay Rock. That's at 300,000 views, which is the highest view battle on OSBL channel.
Fire.
I put Hansel and Eunice together. One classic crucible against the other. That's at 85,000 views on a card that had Geechee and Coffee. That's and now they're on YouTube as opposed to just being on the app. We need more theme matchups, not just
more
matchups.
themes?
More themes. Look at A-Ward and Averb. I didn't sponsor that, but look at what happened with that. Like
that's right.
it's really themes. We got to get back to booking matchups that.
Chat. Let me show you something. Everybody keeps bringing up A-Ward versus Averb, right? Everybody talks about how this was Averb's. He promoted this battle like no battle in history. This was a clinic in promotion never done before in the history of America, right? It's got 450,000 views in 4 months. Like, if that's his best... You know, you get your most views the first month. So I don't know if this thing is ever gonna hit 1 million. If he had to do all that every day, and then bro, his Mickey Fax is still at 98K. What star power drops a battle on Rare Breed Entertainment with Mickey Fax? You know, he's like a hip-hop legend. He's something, right? He's not okay, hold on. He's not a nobody, right? Can we get that? He's not a nobody. 98K? Shot in full circle, it says. It kind of is. Imagine shooting something in full circle. That's crazy. I mean, A-Ward and Appa is about to pass you up, Verb. You and Mackie on iBattle. They're at 40K in a week. All right? You're at 100K in a month. You know, they're gonna at that rate, they're gonna pass you up. A-Ward versus Appa on iBattle is gonna pass A-Verb and Mickey Fax up, chat. On Rare Breed. That's crazy. And this guy, he was on Spaces today talking about, I got the star power. No one can beat me. I'm the best. That's what he said, chat. But again, nobody asked questions. I'm high as fuck, chat. I'm starting to not give a fuck about none of this now. That's what happens. All right. You guys are lucky. If I smoked a lot, I would never blog. So you guys should be happy that I barely smoke now, because when I smoke, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Let's finish it.
I said that a selling point. If battle rap is a lot like wrestling, part of the driving force for wrestling is the narratives and the storylines, and we kind of lost sight of that where we get these matchup announcements and they don't make no sense.
And
nobody asked for some of these.
And not only do they not make any sense, they're not even trying to make any sense. Like,
at all.
So
With
why
no promotion.
am I watching this? And again, I go back to Jalopy because I think bro's doing a great job with the promo. It's like, okay, him and Derez, all right, I know them both. Okay, last time I seen Jalopy, he was wild.
I can't understand anything they're saying.
I gotta watch this. You know what I mean? They gave me a narrative. They gave me a reason why.
He's talking too fast. I don't know what he's talking about. Is that Tony, bro?
Stop it here. Hayes the Gift. Shout out to the We Go Higher Spaces because they actually got some dope ass battles. Hayes the Gift versus Captain Light. If y'all want to go and watch that shit, or listen to that shit is fire.
Hayes the Gift versus who? Oh, do you mean why you making fun of the fire battles? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Don't blame me. Blame the G4. The G4. You guys picked a winner, chat. Why is Galata winning now? And G4 is in last place now. This poll moved around. Pause.
All right, bro. You know what I mean? So big shout out to that as well. It's a lot of great talent. You know what I'm saying? I think what I'm hearing overall
I just want to get to one spot. There's one more guest I want you guys to hear. He hasn't showed up yet. I guess he's at the end. Hurry up! There's one more guest you have to hear, and then we can end this.
Just being able to rap good and just having great talent is not enough.
Speed it up.
It's just not. And people got to figure out their own method of how they're going to sell that shit to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, why should people go and watch this besides the fact that you're a great rapper? You know what I'm saying? Like, and some people don't even like to hear that shit.
Now
But
I
that is
gotta
the game,
smoke
bro.
gelato.
That is, until you reach a JC status, a Rum Nitty status, where you could just be staying in the rafters, my nigga, your ass gonna have to sell that work. And you know, my man mentioned A-Ward and Verb. Verb was in here promoting for a solid 6 months, right?
Every single day.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he sold that entire car to us.
Verb was promoting every day for a solid 6 months, and that gave you the 400K. Chat. You heard what he said. That gave you the 400K. He had to promote every day for 6 months to generate 400K, and whatever they sold on pay-per-views.
So, you know, that shit matters, bro. Is what I'm trying to say.
Hey,
I'm
Tom,
gonna say the game is on reset. This is part of it. This is a conversation we need to have. Question, go ahead, bro.
can you tell me how and this is no slight.
I just don't understand. Look, I understand that he sold it to the casuals, but most casuals are gonna buy it anyway. So it's like going on Spaces is not really promotion. I don't know. You're just talking to the choir. You're just speaking to the choir. You know, you got that's not. These guys think they go on Spaces all day long. That they're promoting, I guess.
To either one of them, because they're both my friends. Can you tell me the financial or the residual effect of A-Ward and Verb?
I can't tell you a dollar number, but I know for a fact what Verb was doing in there. Besides selling to him and A-Ward as a battle, he sold that entire card to the point where, you know, if he was also on that card, even on the undercard of that, you benefited because Max Out was the hottest. That was the hottest ticket in town, right?
How did I benefit?
Because if you were on that card, because of what Verb did, bringing the energy, the visibility, the pay-per-view sales, people listen to Verb's Spaces and ran to that
pay-per-view. Let me tell you what else I did it too.
Pay-per-view.
Because
yeah, but you guys don't know. Okay, we can speculate, but you don't know how many pay-per-views it sold. You don't know. It's fun to like pretend we know and hypothetically think we know, but we don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. We don't know anything. It's nothing. Maybe it didn't do good. Just because the battle was good and the promotion was good doesn't mean it necessarily is going to sell. Maybe that's why ARP's disappeared for 8 months. You guys don't think that any of his disappearance doesn't correlate and maybe a failure in revenue? I think you guys are just guessing that it did well. How do you know? Because it was people were talking about it on Twitter. I saw about the same amount of people talking about it on Twitter that I usually see about them talking about any other pay-per-view. That's a URL/RBE pay-per-view. Same amount of I saw the same people tweeting about it. I didn't see extras. What? It's a good speculation.
Because they did that even in that blue room, I talked about that particular venue having a very small. People knew they didn't necessarily want to be in a closed space like that, or they did, right? It became a very exclusive event that a lot of people wanted to see. By charging more, exponentially more for what they would normally charge at the door, it increased the size of that building without increasing the size of that building. I think, again, maybe was it 40 or someone mentioned earlier about exclusivity. I do think, as Dr. Eddie would say, there are lanes and levels of battle rap have been merged in ways that just aren't helpful. And I think when we get back to the exclusivity, get back to these storylines, I think Tony Bro mentioned that earlier. I personally, earlier when Capo and 40 were going, I was like, that's actually what we missing it. We missed that. We missed that right there. We missed that energy.
How does that make money?
You the consumer, you the league owner, you the rapper on the card.
Because when we talk about I'm speaking from a rapper standpoint because I don't know how that's benefited the rapper. Like I don't know how Max Out benefited Def the Kid and XL. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you because I managed that, and that shit was. I mean, you know, after that battle, it was a lot of offers that came across.
Listen to what I'm saying, y'all.
Sure.
There are benefits to how well these battles do that last beyond.
Did Tony Bro say after Death the Kid versus XL, there was many offers? Who is he managing? Is you managing Death the Kid or XL now? That's the only way you would know. Who's he managing, chat? Is he managing one of the two fellers? I would guess XL because it would make sense that Tony Bro starts managing No Mercy's co-host. That would make a lot of battle rap sense to me. He manages the Kid? Does he really? All right, well, shout out to that. A lot of offers came in. All right, can you what type of offers? By who? Who? What did Dev the Kid get offered? Can you give us a number? Quest wants to know, all right? He wants to know how he benefits.
On the day that we do the battle, financial benefits.
Yeah,
so if we talking about what battlers need to do to increase what brings more financial benefit, because we talking about the well being dry. We've had this conversation about talent forever.
We not talking about it.
I mean, it was brought up, so I feel the well being dry was what sparked the conversation.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
And all I mean is, if there isn't a long term effect for the battler, then it's very easy to keep these kind of cycles going where we keep going back to the actual art. The art is going to be there. Like setting the match and people promoing, that's going to be dependent on whatever. That's a part of the promo, and that's stuff that people are going to have to learn how to do or not. But when it comes, so if I jump in, we always try anything. If we talking about more, know the budget.
I don't know what I worked for IBM
okay.
for 3 years. I didn't know what type of
The budget is your salary. That's the budget they got to pay you.
In a place where you're an employee, but when you are a contractor, right? You set your own rates, and I think that's the thing about that. That is a thing about this. I think some of us have done concert promotion and talent management and whatever the case may be. I like in battle rap the days when I actually put together events. Right? I hire talent. That talent has a rate. We negotiate that rate. That's a
J3 put together events now. So listen to this. Now look everything we've learned. Everybody on these panels has put together battle rap events. They're investors, right? There's concert event throwers. They throw concerts. Tony Bro throws concerts. Tony Bro hired Fabulous. Made $80K on his ROI. This is insane, chat. Like, what the fuck am I listening to? Please, I want to get to this last part. When does he pop up?
Negotiated rate. It may not be what they charge the last person. It may not be whatever. It's a great. I'm comfortable paying. I pay that person. They do a job.
Yeah.
Now I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Not the same because they're actually creating intellectual property that you are like it's not bringing a hammer to a work site.
Yeah.
In the case where it is a nonprofit and they're hiring somebody to speak. And they're hiring somebody to speak as an example. So I'm talking about in the public speaker space as another example. Yes, there is intellectual property. Yes, sometimes people negotiate that, but oftentimes people are willing to speak off the cuff for a flat fee, be done with it. I understand the future value. I hear what you're saying about the future value of intellectual property and why you think maybe some of the claims of dry wells may be. That the dry wells are bogus. Why the dry wells may be a bogus concept in the concept where there's future residual intellectual property. But holding as a concept, so we're going to do this. There are also costs. That's on the plus side. On the minus side are the costs associated with the intellectual property, including legal costs, the depreciation of stuff. It's not a zero-sum gain out here. That's all I'm saying. As long as we understand.
I'm not saying it's a game. I'm definitely not saying that everything is a profit. But we always try to compare battle rap to some shit when it's in the entertainment industry, and we can compare it to the entertainment industry. Sure. So like when we talk about like battle rap is it's rap. So let's talk about a rap contract and not a construction contract, right? Or let's talk about a movie deal and not like if I go to speak at a public place and I take a flat rate and you film this and you sell this and you make residuals off.
Yeah, but no, go ahead. Let him land.
Y'all keep talking.
So hold on. I want to break down the actual numbers of it. Let's say you have residuals on a particular battle. What happens next? How much do you make?
If you don't know the market,
let's say Quest versus who kind of name?
So this is Jay Black. Finally, it says something.
Daylight.
Quest versus Daylight.
Yeah, Daylight's fucking fire.
So
listen to Tony Bro in the background. They're talking business, right? Quest and Daylight. How much you think you make on those residuals? Tony Bro, that battle was fire, by the way. Like, come on, Tony Bro. Get out of the fan mode for 5 seconds. That battle was fire. Nobody asked you if that battle was good. Jay Black's trying to figure out how much money they made, how much money that Quest would expect off of that, the residuals off of that battle if he owned them from day one. Good question. It's actually a good question, Jay Black.
You have residuals on that. How much extra are you making?
You don't know. Like you don't know unless you got like access to understand what it's making. Nobody knows what their battles made. Nobody knows what like.
He's just saying it's on YouTube. What are the views? And we can kind of get a guesstimation on what it made. What are the views on Quest McCody and Daylight? If it's fully monetized, we can get a guesstimation. Let's find out. All right, I was going to say 10K, but that's a trailer. Where is it? It's not even on here. Where is the battle on YouTube? Oh, there it is. All right. 9 years. Chat. This is what we're talking about, right? 9 years. It's done less than a verb and a word in whatever month. All right. 430,000 in 9 years. Quest. We're talking in the tens of dollars, sir. You're at Qua level here. This is you would have made tens of dollars, Quest, in these 9 years. Tens of dollars. Just saying. A good question. Jay Black comes with a good question. I like that.
That's not something that's privy, and that's what I'm saying. You can't get residuals because that type of information isn't necessarily offered.
But you can proxy though. You can proxy though. If say you can proxy though. If YouTube wants to, we won't talk. I can talk business all night.
Chat, that's if it's fully monetized at like the peak CPMs. They're gonna talk ROIs.
If YouTube is providing a certain amount of residuals on streams, right, and you use that as a benchmark, a fraction of what YouTube charges is a negotiable rate. So even if the instrument is not on YouTube, you can say that whatever the numbers they look like, I'm willing to take half of what YouTube would normally give you in a consistent situation like this. That's still.
But if let's say I'm trying to get, let's just theoretically say I'm telling URL, I want residuals from my battle. You're gonna have to let me know how much money the app make every year.
Well, it's not about the money the app makes.
No,
because
it is because when I put,
let's say YouTube.
But no, we got to say it all. Like, and that's what I'm.
How are you going to get residuals on the app? Are you going to take a percentage of, because they show they can show views of how many times someone clicked your battle, you know? And to be fair, I was like a lot of those battles, bro. They don't be getting no clicks, man. When I used to have the app, some of them low-level battles, like as far as I know, like they wouldn't show clicks, but you would see votes. Like the big battles, some of them would get hundreds of thousands of votes. Not hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of votes. Some of these little battles, they probably get like 20 votes. So, I don't necessarily how you're going to get residuals off of their app. I think you can maybe get off of YouTube, but I don't know about the app. And then what? A percentage of what? The $7.99 they charge after tax and deposit? Like, how are you really figuring this out?
What I'm saying, like we got to say it all. If I put my
you talking about an open book system, I understand.
No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about if we negotiate residuals, it has to be because I got to be able to check. I can't guess.
Yeah, you have to get an Excel printout to say, all right, X battle made this month, this battle made this month, and here's your cut of that.
Or at the end of the year, or at the end of 5 years. That's why.
Yeah, but how are they supposed to know what, unless you go by the views on the app? Which, okay, how are they, like, there's no other way to know how many people, what your battle, like, contributes to that app. You know what I'm saying? And then, how much are they going to give you? Like, let's say they gave it doesn't make sense, because if they gave everybody a percentage, right? They would eventually not have any money left. If you're getting a percentage, everybody's getting a percentage of their battles off of something that's got a monthly charge only. It's kind of complicated. I don't understand how you're going to come about that.
Right.
That's one way to do it.
Because we would agree here though that, right? Like,
because it's a monthly charge. You know what I'm saying?
You take a battle like, let's say T-Rex versus Young Ill, right? And this goes back to the worth of battles overall. Whatever them brothers got paid that night for that battle, right? Like at a flat rate, whatever that was, I think that the worth of that over time is even greater, right? You take Lux versus Miles, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is the actual worth of that battle? This is a fucking classic Smithsonian level battle that we talking about.
Almost nothing, bro. Lux versus Miles is not uploaded. Go ahead. It's not going to generate shit. Who's it legendary to, Tony, bro? It's legendary to you. To fanatics who have seen it. No one else cares about that battle, bro. It doesn't mean nothing to them. Why would it mean something to them?
About that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
what do you mean it's what it's worth?
Why, to Quest's point, if you say, well, whatever I took then, that's fine, but to be able to over time to still be compensated on that same work. Now that's a paradigm shift, right?
We're T-Rex and Young.
You guys are always mad. Iron Solomon and Rum Nitty just hit 1 million, right? How can that be? It don't make no sense, right?
Yeah, we got paid a flat rate. Let's say we negotiated residuals for that drop, right? Mm-hmm. What's the percentage that we negotiated for?
I mean, that depends on.
I like Jay Black in this this conversation. He sat back. He wasn't saying nothing. He's listening to all these dum-dums talk. All right. And when he finally interjects, it's good questions. All right, Quest. I wish he would have done it with everybody else. He decides to pick on this one because, he knows a little bit about YouTube and I get it. I wish you would have, pushed back on Capo the same way. But you're asking finally someone's asking good follow-up questions. All right, you want a percentage of the app. How does that work? How much of a percentage? And minus to that, how much you would have got paid initially to do the battle, because you're not gonna get the same amount of pay if you get residuals. You got to take less up front.
That's the negotiation, right? Exactly. But that's the negotiation.
10%, 20%, 30%.
Well, I mean that's the negotiation. Like if you were to just talk about the residuals of that, and if you treated it like a record contract or something, the league would be the producer. Okay, so the producer usually takes 50% of the intellectual property when it comes down to a song.
Yeah, but they're getting paid per click and song. This is a static $8.99 or $7, whatever they're paying. Okay, what is he talking about, chat? That don't make sense in this specific thing. The reason you're getting residuals because it's constantly generating money. Okay, those battles on that app aren't going to constantly generate money. People are watching them the first month, all right, and they're not raising the price like that. That you're saying so if they start adding battles that the casuals are clicking on more. I mean not the casuals, the app subscribers are clicking on more than others. They're gonna start giving up more of a percentage, but they're not gonna bring extra money in. It's a weird way to ask for that. I don't think it'll work. All right, you want to negotiate some YouTube shit? That comes in every month. That's paid from a certain source. All right, you get a set amount of views, you get a set amount of money. We can negotiate that. All right, YouTube tells you how much each video makes every month. You can figure that out. All right, that's not complicated. You cannot figure out this fucking app shit because it's a private company. All right, who doesn't need to indulge in all this information. They can manipulate the information. Even if you audit it, what are you auditing? What are you auditing? You're going to have an audit in, an accountant come in, and a lawyer now? Huh? To see if they're manipulating their views or not. They have access to the back end. You're going to audit if they're doing stuff. Like it's going to get, okay. Go ahead.
And those artists, they split their portions. So maybe one artist is 25%, the other is that. It doesn't matter because if it doesn't make any money, it's nothing. But if you sell T-Rex and Young Ill to Netflix, or you got 100 battles and one day you just do a licensing agreement with HBO.
Look what Caffeine did. Huh? Where were the audits at? Look who Caffeine went crazy. You could do anything you want to these numbers. They could tell you ain't making shit. With YouTube, you can't manipulate it. It's because it's paid. It's paid. They're using someone else. URL controls this thing. All right? It's their programmers. They're this, they're that.
Netflix. Hold on. If you do a licensing agreement with anybody, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm not just talking about the immediate things that we talking about right now where YouTube drops or even URL. If I sell my licensing, if I got a catalog of 200 battles and somebody just wants the right to be able to use these battles and they come and they pay you later, I should be able to get some money.
How much?
Whatever that amount is. Again. In order to get the money,
interesting.
In order to get the money, I got to be able to audit the books.
So Quest. Let me pose this to you then. You think that battlers would be down to take a lower a rate in order to do that battle up front if they're going to get residuals on the back end?
I don't think that a lower rate has anything to do with it. I think that it has to be whatever the budget is, and the rate can be. But I think that since the beginning of battle rap, since they've been recording us and putting our intellectual property out to the world, that they have fully owned everything, and that doesn't make sense. When you go on streaming platforms and you can listen to battles and you know for a fact that there is residual income that comes from that battle that has absolutely nothing to do with the company.
Interesting.
It has nothing to do with the company.
But if I'm a league that has, we can use URL, we can use RB as an example because now they have a really big library, and that library in itself has worth attached to it that happens, that's residual, right?
And that's
if I say an artist is now you're part of that residual that comes in, am I not within the right to say, well, you were charging whatever thousands of dollars to do the battle, now I'm gonna pay you less so that 10 years time, 5 years time, this battle is worth more, and now you're being cut in on the residual. Like, wouldn't it work that way?
Of course.
Why does? I mean,
I don't think the residuals is a lot. That's kind of what I'm getting at.
Okay,
right.
I don't.
There it is, Jay Black. I don't think the residuals are a lot. He's right. They're not. We're talking about tens of dollars here. And I get it. Every penny counts and, it all adds up. It's not a lot, bro. Look at the number. These guys act like 1 million views is that much money. I mean, it's a little bit, but you're not going to get the whole thing. All right? 1 million is not that much money on YouTube, guys. It's a little bit. And then you're going to get a small percentage of that. You don't take that whole thing. You get a point to it. All right? And if you want to compare this to the music industry, people doing your numbers make nothing. Go ahead. Go ahead. Show me the rapper, all right, who does 88K in 4 months. How much money he's making on his 88K?
We don't know though. Like,
it doesn't matter whether residual is always a good thing. You can't tell me a moment.
Black, say more about that.
Let Black go.
I
Listen to channels. I
don't
want to hear that.
I don't think I take a lesser rate because like what goes into me booking book is more than just what's going to happen on YouTube. It's also like the door and all the all the
door don't mean
nothing.
That's J2 chat.
I feel like no. This sounds fucked up. It's very rare that a small league is gonna make some fucking money, dog, to make a profit, dog. It's a waste of fucking money.
But you can't compare the two. You talking about a small league versus URL and RBE.
I don't know if any of y'all would say that if somebody recorded a song, if you paid me to do a feature on a song, that I don't deserve to be paid later. If
it doesn't, I don't agree that it's the same. A feature on a song and then a battle rap you agreed to do. Okay, like Tony Bro, Quest. You're not music artists. You're MMA fighters. You're wrestlers. You're boxers. 99.99999% of all these guys don't get residuals on their fights. Don't get residuals on their matches. They get paid, they move on. All right? What are you talking about? I don't know why you keep comparing it to it. Just because it's rap doesn't mean it's rap. It's a completely different monster. Music and battle rap is not the same, man. I'm sorry. It's completely different.
If money happens, like so that's like 20% of nothing is nothing.
That's true. That's true. Can we go? I want to pivot back to what Black was saying. That's
me too. That's why I raised my hand.
Request when it comes to songs and doing features.
You think the Roman Reigns makes a percentage of all his matches on wrestling? No. He signs a contract, he fulfills the contract, and that's it. He gets a percentage of the merch and a percentage of other shit, but you don't get a percentage of the matches he wrestles in. These fighters don't get a percentage of their fights that they fight in. They're not all getting a percentage from UFC every month.
Like,
okay, no, maybe not.
Yeah, I got you.
Pay for the feature to promote that shit and really push that shit. Like, there's another entity that got to push that shit. Like,
I'm just saying that I still get residuals. That's all.
As a content creator, I would love to hear from Jay Black because I think he has perspective of just about the opportunity cost associated with residuals.
Yeah,
I can make it short and sweet. I got 2 channels, and basically, as time goes on, viewership goes up on each one of them, with the reaction channel or the battle rap channel. I got classic face-offs that they go to this day. ID Boom versus Big Keg. Anything with T-Rex, people just watch it. And I'm just saying, let's just say I did no videos, I think I would get probably 200 a month.
200 a month on all of Jay Black's all content. Jay Black said if he stops today and never does another video, his entire catalog would generate him 200 a month. And he's right. 1,000,000%. Jay Black's catalog would generate him 200 a month. He's not lying. That is a fact.
Okay.
That's out of an entire channel, entire catalog.
Right.
So I'm saying over the course of years.
It was all brand new state. Okay. I mean, I said I told my cousins you were making fun of me for having all the old weed, so they brought me all new weed. All right, this is February 2024, And those were the names. And
yeah. The other channel was the same thing. Again, so I'm gonna say viewership, right? I did a reaction video. I got certain reaction videos did 500,000, a million, and believe it or not, for some of them I do get paid. And as time goes on, again, it's not that much that I'm getting on the back end.
Yeah, I totally agree and understand that. And I'm in a percentage. Let's say all your videos were battles, right? And you made $100 off of my battle. And out
in
of
this
that,
case, it'd be $10 or less.
I mean, it should be whatever it is, whatever is negotiable. I'm not saying what it should be. Now that's something I'm never going to do. We aren't thinking about the possibilities of the property that we're making, like, and the value of it later. And again, if I got 200, 300 battles and I decide that I want to just sell the URL after somebody, nobody gets paid except you. If I decide I want to sell licensing the RBE battles to somebody, nobody gets paid but the league. And it's very hard to determine the value around this whole thing if we're not a part of if we're not a part of the whole thing. Like if we're being used as independent contractors, that's cool, and we are agreeing not to be a part of that. When it comes down to determining value, I got to know the market, and I don't believe that there's a battle rapper that understands or knows what the market share is.
Right.
And most battlers don't throw events. Most battlers don't. They're not getting they publishing. It's came from something. Be on TikTok, and that's money. And maybe you won't have to pay as much for the battler. Maybe the battlers will be able to, like, it's just funds that we're not thinking about. That's
the quarter left strike. I'm really good at getting the mouth. Respectfully.
I think that's a great. I think this is a worthwhile conversation. This is great. But I want to stop here again and give a shout out. I see Wing in the chat too. Shout out to her. Shout out to RBE and the whole process and things like that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in here and stuff. Make sure y'all follow the people, retweet the things, and visit the Jumbotron as well. J2 just battled JC.
Here it is, chat. The grand finale. J2, the guy.
Shout out to the never giving dick as I take one. What that mean is, baby, only the shame.
Niggas just keeping it real. You dig what I'm saying?
The guy who just beat and who's on his way to battle. He beat JC and is on his way to battle Loaded Lux at Gnome.
I deem you. What? You're gay. No. Okay. I deem you.
Let's see what J2 has to say. Go ahead, Tony Rowe. Give him the floor.
And things like that. You know what I'm saying? We waiting on the information from that. I have seen some pay-per-views and things, and I want to address something too, because I saw when that matchup was booked that there was a lot of back and forth, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, why is JC battling J2 and things of that nature?" You know what I'm saying? And
who's he talking about? He's talking to a depth right there. Is that I've seen a lot of backlash. Why is he battling JC? He didn't deserve it. Go ahead, Tony Rowe.
And we just had a conversation about people deserving certain battles. The word "deserve" gets thrown around a lot. That always fucks me up. But as a result of what happened in that battle and things like that, and the lead up to it, J2, I want your perspective about that.
All right, Wrestling Corner with the 4. Keep doing your thing. Enjoy your life. DME, thank you so much. Believe me, I do. Thank you.
Finna stop in Southfield. I need some bar 7.
I love you, man.
Some of the backlash that you would face and things like that. We'll take the petty parts of it out. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we know how your lifestyle and shit like that. Anybody who's judging you off of that at this point is just on some other shit. We
know about your lifestyle, and if anybody is judging you about that on this point, is on some other shit. I guess we on some other shit. You're gay.
You're gay.
First of all, Tony, bro, don't do that. It's not about him being gay. It's never been about him being gay, Tony, bro. The issue with JC is not that he's gay. It's that he's fucking gay.
I deem you.
What? He's gay.
You're
Like,
gay.
you know what I'm saying?
No.
Not about him, but he's not about his sexual preference, Tony, bro. He's just gay, bro. You know what I'm saying, but you acting like you don't. All right? Go ahead. You want to hear about men choking and how it arouses them? You want to practice that? Go ahead. You want to talk about drinking your dad's cum and shit? Like, go ahead, Tony, but this is what he's rapping about. That's what you like. We know. We've seen you in the Snake Eyes battle. We know what you like. You said, that's nasty and that was great. Fire. That's what you said. That's the type of shit you like. Cool, man. All right? Do I have to like it?
I deem you.
Again, it ain't gay. It's gay. There's a difference.
We even talk about that, but just the fact of you.
I don't know why I have to explain it. You guys understand the difference.
Not necessarily deserving that battle, you know what I'm saying? And I heard it was dope and shit. So I wanted to give you a chance to talk about that, because that's one of the things of under the whole battle rap on a reset type of thing. You know what I'm saying? That kind of came up as far as people deserving certain battles and shit like that. So the floor is yours, bro.
I'm sure JC's gonna be the most. J2's gonna be the most humble, right?
You know, I'm keeping it real, bro. Like, there was a time, like, you know what I'm saying, I was a lot more humble, you know what I'm saying? I would have, you know, said some other shit, but fuck all that, nigga. I done put the work in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no discussion of whether.
Fuck all that. I done put the work in. Suck my dick, he said.
You call for
say that.
Bitch ass niggas suck my dick.
I don't think he said that. Well, he might. He sounds like he's about to say that, right? But that would be a problem, considering the issues.
Whether or not I deserve a JC battle, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been deserved that battle. Like, that was actually the battle that was brought to me first when they was talking about doing the freshman not freshman club, but with the final exam.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I was supposed to get that name then. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I seen a post. I think it was more of a it was because it's like YouTube videos saying they boycotting it. You know what I'm saying? That when they start talking about
Who did a YouTube video saying they're gonna boycott that? Only Adept. Only Adept. All right. Hold on.
Fair use, section 107. Suck my dick.
You know who Adept is? Could you imagine J2 watching an Adept video?
Fair use, section 107. Suck my dick.
Shout out to the Hebrew Israelites, the Christians. Without us, there would be no J2.
I deem you. What? You're gay. No. Okay? I deem you.
Gay. Oh my God. Could you imagine that? I would love to watch. J2, you should be a blogger. Please! J2, I got a great idea. All right? You could be the next Rosenberg Raw. Big it better. All right? Pause. All right? You should blog, JC. Tell us how you feel about certain situations. Tell us how you feel about Adept and his stuff and DM me. Go ahead, please do this. This would be so much fun. Just don't be a flag it. All right? That's what I didn't say that. I said flag it. You're gay. The big difference.
Boycotting the battle, like, it goes beyond them thinking whether or not they deserve it. This is just about me being gay. It's just weird. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, like, and Cola said some shit the other day, and it kind of like rung in my head. It's like I get so much positive feedback. I just don't even I'm just not focusing on the negative shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's counterproductive for me at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting so much positive feedback from the battles. Like, the numbers don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing 20, 30,000 on every battle that just dropped. You know what I'm saying? Small league, big league, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing numbers, so the numbers don't lie. I was just excited that I got to get that version of it.
Yo! Look what E Will said, bro. J2 like Rosenberg only. It's not take this walk with me. It's take this. No, I'm not doing it. Not you. No.
Baby, only the shade ones. He ain't put me back when he was straight up.
J2, you should come out to this song. Embrace it. You already do anyways.
How was it? What was the situation with that, man? You feel like you won it or what?
Yeah, I feel like I won. I feel like I got the second and the third. I ain't gonna lie though, when JC starts rapping like that, like he did in that first, it gets scary.
Yeah.
He starts landing and it's like, and
I need to see this battle.
Yeah, definitely.
This J2 JC battle. I need to see this battle. I gotta see this J2 battle. Pause. And we're gonna get to why it's funny in a second. One more thing I just remembered, chat.
So I mean, it was a fight though. You know what I'm saying? I definitely left with some blood in my mouth.
Speaking of bootlegs.
That's what's up.
I need to see that joint.
Pause. All right, chat. So there it was. But this is the problem with J2. I present you the J2 problem. All right, everybody's always asking, DM me, you don't like the gays? You homophobic? No, man. Here, I'll show you. I present you the problem with the J2 problem. If I can find it. Why is it not? It's not okay. Every time it's missing. I know I put it up. No, here it is. This is the problem.
Social, what's the word? But I'm saying, niggas got to answer the like too. Do you I asked you a question. Do you think his list is credible? Business that you fucking. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of bloggers out there that I never was just like in tune with. Like, a nigga gotta like be entertaining to me. I fuck with Caps because Caps is entertaining. I fuck with Vodafly shit. You know what I'm saying? Vodafly entertaining to me. You know.
DME?
They really, you know, he really not like don't got the same every. Oh no, I don't believe I came across it. Okay.
Oh, that's not it. It's this one. My bad. I fucked up. Here we go. This is the one.
Name though. You know the lick.
This is the sorry, Chad, I'm high. This is the J2 problem.
Two. You good? Everything go black?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
There we go, Tooth. Now,
what's the word, man?
Now you good, Tooth. Now you good.
Damn, I ain't even know I get on IG Live. Let's have me damn on IG Live for a while.
Sheesh. You know, listen, it's a difference. You want a program. The program, you know what I'm saying? We got some.
Let's get to it. Niggas don't be too Freddie King. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, we had to make sure you had to make sure your live was working.
Nah.
Shout out to the people, y'all. Last time we caught two rolling dice, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
You seen the 13 computers. They said, oh no, he got 13 computers. Oh no.
Nigga, two nigga. This nigga got
what is we doing when I'm saying with J2 versus JC, King? You want to see that battle, right? Nigga laughing, King. You heard
hold on,
man.
Hold on. You just said that you said. Hold on, you got me weak. You just said you did a live and you said, man, JC and J2 King.
Yeah, the two ain't trying to watch that battle. What I'm saying, but I'm trying to ask you a question, man.
Nah, two. Hold on. You said Ben. Nah, you said Ben.
Yeah, we ain't trying to hear that, Matt. But I'm trying to ask your opinion, Matt. How do you feel about the J2 versus JC battle? Is that a battle that you're looking forward to, King?
I'll watch it. I'll watch the battle.
So let me ask you a question. You like J2?
Yo, nah, that's crazy.
What you mean?
Let me ask you a question. Do you like J2? And Mac Mel goes, that's crazy. Why is it crazy? Because then later on, DNA 2 is going to ask him, hey, do you like Holmesy the God? You like this guy? You like that guy? And Mac Mel will answer right away. But when he goes, all right then, do you like J2? And he's like, why is it crazy? That's the problem. That's the J2 problem. Everything, all right, is gay. That's the problem. Everything. You're gay.
You're gay. Yo, Matt.
That was nasty. Nice. Why you wild?
Skip that. So hold on, let me skip that question. My bad, Matt. My bad. You right.
Yeah, that was
about shotgun shit versus clean paper.
Yeah. I seen that too.
Who got one in that battle?
I ain't gonna lie. I think both of that's gonna be fire too. I ain't too sure.
All right, so let me ask you another question.
Yeah.
You like shotgun shit or you like clean paper?
I like both.
See what I'm saying? King?
They both fire.
You see what I'm saying, King?
See? He goes, you like shotgun sugar, you like clean paper. I like both.
I couldn't just answer, do I like J2? You see what I'm saying? You answer that shit right away. I caught you, King.
That's crazy.
He
caught him, Chad, in real time. He did.
The way you said that. Was crazy.
I set you up, King. I set you up.
Yeah, you tried to set me up.
No, you did. You fell for it.
You got a pocket.
You out of
pocket. He was out.
He said, yeah, I like both of them. But I asked you about J2. Oh, you
out
of pocket.
Yeah.
It's the way.
That was
genius. You said it. It's the way you said it.
Man, that's nasty working. Everything is a pause to J2. We are not trying to hear that shit. Why the hell is Matt pushing no goddamn J2 on a goddamn URL, King? Queen of the Ring still got a league, King.
Queen of the Ring still has a league, yo.
Sarah Connor got a league with all the he-she's, all them niggas over there.
Sarah Connor has a he-she league.
Why you don't go over there and spit that shit over there, King? We ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Come on, King. So let me ask you a question, man. Back in the day, back in the culture, man. You know what I'm saying? Back when you was in the house, man. Before you used to come outside. You know what I'm saying? Back in the culture, niggas was battling. You know what I'm saying? Murder Mook versus Party Artie. You know what I'm saying? You think J2 could have lasted and winning that fucking pop? You think J2 could have won in that pop, man? And spit them goddamn rounds, man? You laughing, Mac? I'm asking you a question, Mac. I'm serious, Mac. Do you think J2 could have walked in that park? Know what I'm saying? And spit them damn bars with the lady J. Yo, I'm gonna do this to your father, spit it out on the floor.
Exactly.
Yo, Mac, they would have stoned that man to death, Mac.
They would have stabbed him to death.
J2 would have been J dead, King.
J2 would have been J dead. That's hilarious. This is the best J2 breakdown you'll ever hear, bro. This is the best explanation of the J2 problem. Trust me. I can't explain it any better than this.
I don't know. King. We ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Come on, King. Respect me.
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem with that man's sexuality. You know what I'm saying? He want to be a goddamn sausage chase and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's that man's business, King. You know what I'm saying? We got SoCon. SoCon, you know what I'm saying, is a proud bisexual man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with that, man. Let him rap his rap. He don't come in there rapping that sausage fest shit, man.
See, nah, I think I heard he did. I heard he rapped that against QP. I heard he rapped that against QP's feet.
I ain't do that, man.
He ain't do that.
I heard he had one of those. Them ABC skip the letter verses.
I ain't hear that. If I did, I changed my mind.
He definitely.
If I did, I changed my mind. Then I love that. Oh my God. If he did, I changed my mind. Then. But you understand what he's getting at. He's saying that. All right. SoCon did have, I guess he did, if I remember right. I don't really remember. Might have had the QP stuff, right? But it's not as prevalent. It's like with J2, it's every battle. It's something disgusting, right? Like out of super pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
He did.
I changed my mind.
But I changed my mind. Hilarious.
Nah, Toop, you said you know.
I hear that.
Wow.
I hear that.
Yeah, nah, he definitely had them ABC skip the letter verses.
See, I ain't hear that. Respectfully.
Oh,
I ain't hear that? Nah.
You just said.
Said nah.
You ain't got no problem with it though, too.
I said I ain't got no problem. I never heard SoCon spit no bars like that.
Nah, he did.
But I never heard it.
That happened last
I just said I never heard it.
Maybe they were light.
I never heard it, King. Until I hear that, I'm saying I ain't hear it, King. I ain't hear it, King. And I ain't trying to listen for no confirmation either, King. I'm good, King.
I ain't trying to listen to no confirmation.
You said you said it happened?
They saying it happened. I ain't hear it, King. Respectfully, King. Respectfully, King. But Mac, how do you
But listen to this. Watch this.
feel about the battle, though, King?
Mac.
Since 1987 in the building. All right.
Nah, I'm weak right now.
Y'all confirm it, know what I'm saying? Break them bars down, King. Break them bars down, King. Am I? No way, King. They said break down the gay bars. Hell no. No thank you.
No thank you.
He said, tell me what that means. No thank you. He said, how about? Nah, what that mean? Nah, I'm good.
He said, they like, what that mean? No, thank you.
Man, he said, say it again. Nah, I'm good, King. All right. What else? All right.
Nigga said next verse. Keep going.
That's a fact. Niggas call them game makers, not hay makers, but game makers.
Game makers.
Game makers, not hay makers, but game makers. Niggas land a game maker, and I'm saying, yo, Mac, you know what this means every time, Mac? Yo, Mac, every time niggas land one of them game makers and all that, the crowd goes crazy, King. All the men you thought was straight in the crowd, and I'm saying, oh my God, that was the bar of the year.
He's right, though. He's right.
Hey, hype, man.
Oh my God, that was bar of the year. That was nasty stuff.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Niggas grabbing each other. Yo, they grab J2 shirt and say, yo, say it again. Come on, King. Come on, King.
That was wild.
You gotta be open-minded.
Nah, yeah, that was crazy.
You gotta be open-minded. I'm dead, bro. I'm dying. You have to be open-minded.
He said that. You gotta be open-minded as well.
You gotta be open. Nah, you don't, King. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
King. You gotta be open-minded. Nah, you want me like that, King. Come on.
No, you don't.
Come on.
You said open-minded. I'm gonna be a lost nigga. Fuck it.
Nah, am I? There's no way in hell. I'm saying you're gonna try to tell the truth. Gotta watch that. They're trying to force J2. I'm saying you know the rest. Like force no J2. I'm saying
they're trying to force J2 down his tooth.
I ain't watching that, man. They gonna force J2 on niggas and all that. I'm saying, yeah, J. What did J2 do deserve? I'm saying no goddamn JC, man. What the hell he do, man?
Sheesh. You say he was rapping?
Rapping what? Game boss? Come on, man.
Sheesh. They
said stop calling that boy girl King respectfully too. My fault, King.
Tooth. They say he was doing his thing, man.
They said GMB gay man boss. My fault, man.
Nah, that's crazy.
They said GMB gay man boss.
Nah, that's wild. Y'all out of pocket.
Oh my God.
Nah, GMB is wild.
Man,
that's different.
Yo, man, you can't even say no slogans to that nigga, man. You can't if a battle rapper say you can't say no regular slogans to that nigga, King. You know what I'm saying?
This is it. This is the best part. Watch this. You can't say no. Okay, this is the best explanation of the J2 problem. Tooth is going to break it down perfectly. He's going to say you can't say no slogans to him. He's right. Watch this.
And give me a slogan, man. Give me a battle rapper slogan. Like Arsenal. What's Arsenal's slogan? Once again, I'm here. And another nigga stink. And another nigga stage. And another nigga. Hey, yo. Imagine Arsenal battle. You and another.
Once again, I'm here. In another gay's face. Pause. This is crazy.
Stink. And another nigga stage. Slogan. Like Arsenal. What's Arsenal's slogan? Once again, I'm here. And another nigga stink. And another nigga stage. And another nigga. Hey, yo. Imagine Arsenal battle. You in a nigga face. Hey, yo. Once again, I'm here. Hey, yo.
Nah, that's crazy.
Nah, King, we ain't doing that, King. You gotta pause everything, King. Skip the letters. No, we ain't doing that, man.
Yo, Tooth, I heard something about J2 said that he gonna if he see you, he'll punch you out.
Yeah, J2 said he want to fight. He want a cat fight, man. He want a cat fight.
You want a cat fight?
Nigga trying to windmill, man. Nah, King, man. Nigga say, yo, hold my earrings. Hold my earrings, girl.
Nah, he said he want a windmill fight. Nah, that's crazy. Nah, that's different, Tooth. Tooth, what made him feel that way, man? What he seen?
The first thing I seen with J2, you know what I'm saying? He had a battle, you know what I'm saying? Disrespectful battle. You know what I'm saying? He was rapping against some bull, you know what I'm saying? But homie daughter died, you know what I'm saying? In a car accident, in a car crash. That's the first time I seen J2, you know what I'm saying? J2 disrespecting that man's daughter. He brought a seatbelt to the battle, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. What? Hold on. Did you just hear what he said? So J2 battled the guy whose daughter just died in a car accident, and he brought a seatbelt to the battle. That's wild. Wow. Talking about why you disrespecting me. Shut up, J2.
So that's why your daughter.
That's kind of fucked up.
In a car, he had something. Wow, he was going wow.
He had bars about it too. How she died in the car. Oh wow.
I ain't watching that, boy. And I'm like, he moving wild zesty too. You know what I'm saying? Then I heard that. You know what I'm saying? He playing for that team. I said, oh word. Nah, I'm good.
Jeez, nah, that's crazy. Bringing a seatbelt to a battle is wild.
And then I heard the goddamn Lady J shit. Nigga told Lady J he want to meet her father, then perform fellatio on that man. Pause, no J2. You know what I'm saying? Then swallow his, the rest. You know what I'm saying? And spit it out. And wow,
that's a fact. He said these bars. This is not a joke. That's where I first heard of J2.
I said, oh hell no. Nah, there's no way I'm watching that. There's no way you cannot tell me, yo, that was fire. Man, say it again. No, thank you, man. After that, I'm like, no way. There's no way in hell. Say it again. No way, man.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's sexual harassment, man. Niggas laughing and cheering it on. I'm like, nah, King Young is questionable.
Nah, that's crazy. Nah. I ain't gonna lie.
TV, the nigga said, yo, you saw the battle license TV. You was probably there, King. You want to perform fellatio on that man? That's a father, King. He gave birth to him. You want to do what? Nah, we ain't doing that.
And there it is, chat. That's the J2 problem, all right? Broken down as best as anyone does.
On my day ones, been in never getting because I take one. Want that penis, baby, only the same ones. He ain't put me back when he was straight up.
Remember, it's not that he's gay. It's that he's gay. And there it is, chat. Anyways, love you guys. Go to bed, chat. Go to bed. Thank you so much. Next time. Peace.
Another Death Row production.